Coming to you from the award-winning Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge, PCA's 2024 Best of Leaf Midwest Cigar Bar, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge, it's the Final Third Podcast.
Welcome back to the Final Third Podcast, live in the Cigarden today. I'm Rob.
I'm Alan.
I'm Scott.
And who do we have here today? Is this our favorite Notre Dame mascot over here today?
Hey, you know.
Yeah,
Hey,
our
listen,
favorite leprechaun.
I get season tickets for free. That's how we do this.
You are
out
the
here.
man. You are
Yeah.
the man. So tell everybody who you are.
So I'm Dewayne. I'm the Oliva rep for the Midwest, cover Indiana and Michigan.
And good timing. The now train is getting ready to go
Yeah,
by.
you know.
So perfect
Wow,
timing.
how the hell did that happen?
We have not had a train all morning.
No, it's been completely fine and peaceful here, and now this son of a bitch comes rolling in. Look at that, like four engines just going to blow us out of the water.
Yeah,
And it's going slow.
this segment was sponsored by CSX.
Yeah.
All right, so
Sorry about that. And we're
just-
not going to start right with the commercial right away, which is what we normally do when a train comes through.
yeah, we'll wait.
Dang, it sounds especially loud today.
Of course it does. It's moving as slow as possible too. So,
Yes.
slow.
Yeah.
all right, there we go. We can at least talk now. I think we're good.
Yeah, so what are we smoking today?
Tell us about it.
So this is the Series V Melanio. Specifically, we're doing the Toro right now. Yeah.
That's
this
it?
is-
No
well,
blend details, no...
I'm getting there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little
The
wild.
train's distracting.
Let's go ahead and let's wait for a second.
So just a little bit about it. The wrapper on it is an Ecuadorian Sumatran, wrapped around a Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler. The process behind this particular cigar is super time intensive. Sorry, not sensitive.
It is sensitive, though.
Yeah, it's.
Does the tobacco get offended if you don't treat it correctly?
Actually, it begs for it.
Oh.
It's got a safe word.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking. All right, so this is some rather aggressive...
The V is the safe
V.
word.
Oh, I get it. The V. Now it makes sense.
See, you gotta hold the V up like that.
This escalated quickly.
You gotta hold it so that the tip comes out just like
Just
that
the
at the
tip.
V, and then turn it upside down so it looks like that.
Now you don't want to V cut it because a double
Don't
V
smoke
is
the wrong
never
end
as
of that.
good.
You're gonna be really upset with yourself.
God, this is a long train.
I got one. I'm just doing a cold draw.
Okay, you're good.
I want to see what the cold draw's like. Actually, I should probably clear my palate first.
Would you consider this mild?
So I'd go more.
Medium plus, I say.
Yeah, I'd say medium body, medium plus on the flavor.
Yeah. I think I got it as medium plus mainly because the body kicks it up a notch in
Yeah.
flavor. Oh, this is his.
Oh, here I got it.
Just gonna start chugging out of the bottle.
Yeah.
I only live an hour from here. It's fine.
I was obviously ready this morning. I get here at noon so we can start setting up. And the first thing I did is I turned around. I'm like,
Let's get some
I
whiskey.
need a cigar and a drink.
We
Like,
did, yes.
now.
We got started early, and we're out on the patio, so buttons optional on the patio. So.
Oh, I'm already fully
Yeah.
on buttons.
Well, I'll say it real quick. So we're drinking the Uncle Nearest 1856. This is the 100 proof release from Uncle Nearest. We'll get into a little bit about
Why we
Uncle
picked
Nearest.
Uncle Nearest?
Yeah.
There's some details around
There's some
Uncle
details.
Nearest.
But back to the cigar.
This is the best way to start this show. We should definitely do it with the train noise in the first 5 minutes of the show, every single show.
Every show, yeah.
Every show should be like this.
Yeah.
And with the longest train of the week.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And normally they come through here on Sundays at like 85 miles an hour. This one decided to go 14.
Yeah, and
That's-
it's
you know
there's
what?
no end
There's
in
a
sight.
theme. There's
Oh,
a theme
look at that.
because they've been doing it. This train's been going that slow. Everyone on the highway getting here was driving that slow.
Oh yeah.
Everyone coming off the highway was driving that slow. Everybody needs to. It's the tall, skinny one on the right when you're looking at the pedals. if you hit the tall, skinny one on the right, then you're gonna be
Actually
able to go
speed up.
a little quicker.
Isn't it crazy?
And the funny part is, the more you push, the faster you go.
No.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
So, you'd be stunned how many people don't know that.
All right, everybody,
Even
ready?
as loud as the train
3,
is.
2,
Yes.
1, and she's gone.
Thank you, Josh Prine, for joining us and
What's up, Josh?
and
Hey, Josh.
letting us know that he could hear us just fine.
Good, good.
So it wasn't a total disaster, just
Awesome.
somewhat of a disaster.
Just somewhat, yeah.
So we probably
Okay,
talk
so
a lot about
Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapped cigar.
Yep.
Kinky tobacco that has sensitivity issues.
Yes.
In case you missed that. Actually, it's time sensitive.
Yeah.
Right?
Because the
Not-
coffee hasn't kicked in today.
Right.
Well, and this,
right.
so this cigar, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dwayne, but this cigar is one of the cigars that really puts you guys on the map.
It won some pretty
Not-
significant awards,
Not
right?
that you
It's
guys didn't
won
have
a
great cigars.
lot.
I mean, the Master Blends, all those cigars for many years were awesome cigars. But this one has won more probably Cigar of the Year awards than I think about any other cigar, maybe than Padron.
Yeah, I think Padron's got us.
But Padron wins them all because they
but,
spend a
yeah.
lot of money with Aficionado. So
I'm not. No comment.
I know. I will though.
This award sponsored by.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, we've been at basically since 2014, I think it was. We have not left the top 10 with a Melanio.
No. And the thing is, so it's not like the same cigar. So they'll release different sizes, and different sizes win awards. So this probably every size in the cigar has won an award and been in at least the top 10.
And I'll say the cold draw had a nice little kind of slight chocolate note to it.
Yeah.
Not overly grassy, more rich in flavor
Yeah.
overall. And then the first puff on it, it doesn't come out of the gate peppery. It's got a nice kind of mellow push to it.
Even the retro hail is
Yeah,
not
I mean, I
super-
know
it's not peppery.
it's gonna build because I've had this cigar a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets there.
I've
but,
never had one.
But I like that you asked, is this considered a mild cigar?
Yes.
Because it starts very kind of
It does.
mild.
Absolutely.
It's
It's-
like it's a good one to grow on you.
It's
This
got
was-
those notes that start when you start out with it. Those initial notes off the cold draw, off that first puff, kind of lean itself towards that mild to medium flavor profile. But then after you get maybe half an inch to an inch in, it just goes.
Yeah.
So for me, like, last year when I started coming in, I was smoking more of like the milds because that's all I really knew. And then as I got to know Lisa, I said, hey, what is your favorite cigar? She said it was this. This is, I say, it's like a gateway drug in a sense because it started exposing me. It's like, ooh, that's more.
I will take that all
That's more
day.
flavorful. I like that.
Is that what you taught your students in school this week about gateway drugs?
No, they taught me about gateway drugs.
By the way, Mr. Allen, I got you covered.
I got you covered. Yeah, I know where all the spots are now.
What is that little box on your desk? You put your weed in it.
It looks like it's just what was that movie where John Cena was the drug dealer, and he opens up this like old school tackle box, and he's like, he goes through everything that he has. He says like 50 different drug names. It's insane.
Man, I don't know if I've seen whatever that is.
It's not good.
Oh, bad
that
movie.
scene
huh?
that scene is funny.
And then the rest sucks.
I didn't like the rest of the movie.
It wasn't Ricky Stenicki, which is
If not to be completely off topic, but real quick, go see The Naked Gun.
I
yeah.
saw
Oh my
that.
God.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes.
did not stop laughing. I'm telling you, there was only one joke that fell just slightly flat out of the entire thing. And I want to go watch it again because, like the original Naked Gun movies, there's all kinds of stuff going on in the background.
In the back, yes.
Yeah, like signs and people walking by with stuff and things
Yeah.
you just miss. And I randomly in the theater hear somebody laugh. And I'd be like, dang it, I missed whatever it was. Right? Because you know that there's something in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Liam Neeson, you could not have picked a better person to play
You have
Frank
to let me
Drebin.
know Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday you want to go. We'll go do a matinee. I want to go see it.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
it
give-
was
When you're
so
back
funny.
in town.
Yes, I won't be in town this week.
Give props to Pamela Anderson.
Oh, she did
I mean,
a killer
she
job.
was fantastic.
She
in it.
was hilarious. Yeah, she did a great job too. Sorry, didn't mean to derail there, but
No,
it's-
I watched.
That's awesome.
I've watched it
I'm open to
twice
any
already
conversation
on
about Pam
a
Anderson.
different streaming service that I,
illegally.
if you want to call that, yes,
Man,
and stuff. And
thief.
so
No,
I-
you, no, you don't.
Out here being a pirate.
I can't believe you're a teacher.
yeah.
Oh wait,
For how
teacher's
long?
salary. So now he has to go out
I
and
can't
get it
afford
for free.
cable anymore.
They teach him about gateway drugs, and he teaches them how to pirate movies.
Oh man, I did see F1 as well. Did a double feature yesterday.
How was that?
F1 was fantastic.
Good.
I thought
good.
you saw that already.
No, I kept talking about going to see it, and I just
Aye.
never got there. And
So, buddy?
I do definitely want to see it in like a full Atmos. So when I get my theater built, it'll be awesome.
I was gonna say that's when you get their theater build. That's gonna be a lot of movies.
It's going to be a lot
shown
of
on
movies.
there.
Yeah, I'll just turn into a hermit for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
Okay.
at a
So,
live studio audience.
so
So
talk
with
about
with
the whiskey.
whiskey. So yeah, it's Uncle Nearest 100 proof. Their 100 proof offering 1856. This came out, I want to say about 6-7 years ago maybe, and first place I tried it was down at Cosmo Nights. I actually had the whole lineup, even the real high expensive bottle, and they're actually really good whiskeys. All of them are really good whiskeys. The reason why we brought it on, one reason was because, it's not always seen on the bar. It's a bottle that's kind of hard to see. I've got it up a little better now, but this company actually is being sued because they didn't pay their bills. So we don't know if Uncle Nearest is going to be around any longer. So I would say if you are an Uncle Nearest fan, get out there and get you a bottle or come in here and get some pours because we don't know if it's going to go away or not. I mean, they owe a lot of money. I don't know how you come up with that kind of money without a bunch of investors. So we'll see.
Well, look, I mean, the first problem that they have is the back of this bottle. It's the 1856 premium whiskey, 100 proof. It doesn't say bottled in bond, so I'm assuming it's not.
Right.
But it says as the descriptor, remarkably smooth.
Smooth.
My least favorite descriptor of whiskey of all time.
Smooth.
It's all right. When I shave, I'm smooth.
Well, see, that makes sense. When
And
you
that's
shave.
not something you want out of your whiskey.
I want it to have a little punch up to it, right? And I don't want to shave with whiskey.
Now, I will say with the 100 proof on this one, even though it is in that, what other descriptor you use besides smooth?
Approachable.
Approachable.
Approachable. It is approachable. This is definitely an approachable whiskey, but it still has enough kick to where you know it's a good whiskey. It's not going to be underwhelming at 100 proof at all.
So what are you guys getting on the nose on this?
Hold on.
As everybody takes a deep breath.
Yeah, everyone takes the pause.
Everybody cuff the
Swirl
mic
it.
when you take your deep breath.
Throw it away, then refill it. I mean, I get lots of fruit.
Yeah, it's like an apricot
Yeah.
kind of note in there.
Yeah, I get some of
I
the
still get like the
traditional red
caramel
fruits
kind of
a little bit.
behind it.
It's got almost kind of a sugary note in there.
It's almost like a dried apricot that they dipped in chocolate.
I was gonna say it's almost candied.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
But on the palate, I do feel like I get a little bit of chocolate with the cigar.
I feel like
Which
it
is
loses
nice.
all the fruit on the palate.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the fruit's gone. Maybe on the finish. On the finish, it comes back.
Super
But on the
small
initial
size.
I was
palate.
gonna say, like,
Huh?
it's like 5
Super,
seconds
super
later.
small size.
Yeah, you get the fruit.
You
Yeah.
feel that fruit.
Yeah,
going back
but the
there, yeah.
beginning's all just kind of vanilla caramel,
Yeah.
typical bourbon. Yeah.
It's
no, it's
good.
good.
It's
so this
good.
is the pairing of the month,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So any
Yeah.
of the
Any of the Melanios, which we have the Melanio and the Toro, the regular Melanio and Toro, the number 4, which is more like a Corona Robusto kind of somewhere
Yeah,
in
it's
between
a
there.
4x46.
Yeah, and then we have the Maduro as well in the Toro, which we'll be smoking the Maduro on the second hour.
Yeah, yeah. So
So good.
good pairing of the
Brought some
month.
toys.
And honestly, I
good.
really feel like this one goes good with this whiskey. I think the Maduro is going to go great with that Cedar Ridge.
It does almost bring that fruit note out of the cigar a little bit.
Yeah, it
just
does.
a hint of it.
So
Yeah.
I feel kind of. I know I'm probably jumping ahead a little bit. I feel a little stupid right now because I looked up and it says the front says barrel proof.
Barrel
or
proof,
whatever. All I saw was BAR, and I was like, if you brought a barbecue whiskey out here, we're gonna fight.
Ooh, that sounds disgusting.
They make it, and it's awful.
Oh, it
tastes
should be
like
awful.
Barbecue
That
sauce.
sounds
That sounds
terrible.
like something you just cook something with. You
Yeah,
cook in it.
It is amazing to cook with if you use it to like marinate like chicken or something like
Oh,
that.
make
It's
make
awesome.
a bourbon glaze out of it would be good.
Well, that's that sriracha bourbon that I got. That
Yeah,
was like, it is.
spicy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man, I forgot that was you. That shit was, man, spicy.
Yeah, it's
super
really
spicy.
good for bourbon bloodies. The guy who actually makes the sriracha that they use that West Fork uses the barrels for to make that, because it was West Fork's Swole Racha.
Okay.
So the Swole Racha is actually, it's made by a guy named, it goes by King Butter.
Okay.
Okay.
He makes that. He makes like a Korean barbecue sauce. He makes hot honey. So like their hot honey edition, those are his barrels.
Right.
Okay.
Um,
Hot honey barrel would be absolutely
Which
amazing.
I don't think you had the hot
finishing
honey.
barrel.
You
no,
just
no,
had
no,
the
no. We just had the
sriracha,
sriracha one. But
yeah.
the
We were
sriracha
really
one,
drunk that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Man.
day that ended in Y for you.
It was Saturday before
was-
the race.
Yeah.
It was out at the
Saturday?
track, wasn't it?
I thought it was carb day.
Was it carb
That was
day?
carb day. Yeah,
Oh,
he
it was
was
carb
down
day.
there with
Okay.
me on carb day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I have
Well, I'm always really drunk on carb days.
I have a picture of you. I have a picture of you with your shirt all the way open,
Yeah.
empty handle in this hand.
Oh, right. The Eagle Rare.
Bell in this hand, just
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Drink the Eagle Rare. Ring the bell.
So these
what you
barbecue
do.
whiskeys, are they thicker? I mean, I'm
It's a
envisioning
little-
like a thick marinade for some strange reason.
it's not thick like that. It's thick in the sense of like screwball.
Okay.
Syrupy.
So screwballs, yeah, it's got a little,
Yeah,
it's a
syrupy.
little bit more syrupy.
Oh, okay.
It's not crazy. The sriracha one is actually not, because they're not adding sriracha to the whiskey.
They're just pulling the barrel.
Basically, he took a bourbon barrel, aged his sriracha in it to make a barrel-aged sriracha, and then after he dumped that, gave them the barrels back, they put more whiskey in it, and they were like, all right, let's see what this does. And it
Okay.
just kind of worked out.
Kind of like Founders did with their the Bliss hot sauce.
Oh, yeah.
They took maple barrels, made CBS
Oh, yeah.
beer out of it, which is still the best Founders ever made. And then they threw the beer or the hot sauce in there. And that hot sauce, if you ever get a chance to get it,
It's-
Bliss is amazing.
They have 2 mustards as well.
I don't like mustard, so sorry.
That's because you're wrong.
That is, you are wrong.
I
on
don't
that.
like
So
mustard.
they've got a
Wait,
honey
do you
mustard.
like not like any mustard? I mean, like honey mustard,
Honey,
or
as long as it's not leaning toward the mustard side. If it's a honey mustard and it's on the sweeter side, I'm fine.
so
But
what
if it's
about
more
like
mustard,
down at Rathskeller where they've got the mustard that's got like the horseradish? It doesn't have horseradish. It's actually mustard, but it.
Yeah, I don't like it
bites it.
because it still tastes like mustard to me.
Is it?
Man.
So,
So
is
it's
it
like a-
more
that.
like the Hellmann's, the Heinz, the
It's-
bright yellow ones, or
French's.
All that,
French's,
yes, yeah. Even like the brown mustards, I'm just not a big fan of.
I agree with you. He's wrong.
Now every other
So they-
sauce I love,
so
except
they
for
have-
ketchup. I hate ketchup.
They have
ketchup is
two.
gross.
They have 2 mustards. They have one. It's a Centennial IPA honey mustard.
Ooh,
That they
that'd be
actually.
good.
Oh, it's so good. And then they've got a stone ground beer mustard that's done with, dirty. Was it? Yeah, Dirty Bastard.
Oh, yeah.
So they use the beer barrels, I guess, or the.
Is
they
that
use-
Founders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they make those 2 mustards. They make a hot sauce. They've got a bunch of
Yeah,
stuff up there.
I would try them.
They're
I've been trying to like
I
mustard. I
had,
just don't.
I had an IPA blue cheese dressing.
what?
Yeah, Rob and I went
Oh,
to
yeah.
a tequila tasting on Tuesday,
That was actually not bad.
and then we went
Oh,
to
wow.
Crafters over there on
Oh.
146
Yeah,
and
yeah.
31.
I've heard good things. I've not been out there yet.
We had wings. The wings were really,
Wings
really
were great.
good.
Big meaty wings.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had some
Yeah, they were.
special. It was Wing Day, like it was National Buffalo Wing Day.
Yeah.
Oh, so
and
that
so they
was
had made these
Thursday?
buffalo wings Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, and they had that blue cheese dressing that was made with IPA, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, this shit's tasty.
And I ended up having the white barbecue.
Yeah, the Alabama.
Alabama barbecue. It was actually really good.
Do you guys like blue cheese?
Oh,
I
I
love
love
blue
blue cheese.
I like it. It doesn't like me.
I'm not a blue cheese dressing guy, but I'm a blue cheese guy.
Like the crumbles.
Like I'll do the
Or just the
crumbles or just a
cheese.
straight cheese.
Okay.
The dressing is always like super. Like to me, like I sound snobby when I say this, but it's never good blue cheese. It's
Well,
just
I mean, yeah, you're throwing it in like
basically
cream
ranch.
and- Yeah, yeah.
It's just ranch with blue cheese in
cheese,
it
yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
Now there are some that definitely make theirs way differently.
Ale Emporium.
Yeah.
Ale Emporium's pretty solid.
best-
I do
Wolfie's
like
is
ale.
too.
Yes.
Wolfie's the best about blue cheese I ever had. I haven't been there for a long time. Is Bongi's.
Yeah.
The Bongies they make their wedge salad with that blue cheese.
Actually, I did have it up
that
there. It was good.
I don't know what
That was probably the best blue cheese I've had.
Bongi's restaurant. You never been?
I've never even heard
Oh,
of it.
dude.
man.
It's owned by
Man.
the guys
Sounds
at
like-
Fox Garden now.
Oh, okay. It
Now
sounds
it is,
like it
but
just-
it's been there forever. It's in Perkinsville.
Which is like it's
You have
like
to go up
15
13.
10 minutes north of Lapel, 10, 15 minutes
Middle of
north
nowhere.
Lapel.
Okay.
And 10
Middle
minutes
of nowhere.
south of Elwood.
Yeah. So it's like in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
It's the only thing in Perkinsville.
the only
Cross the
reason
bridge over the White River, north of Indianapolis.
there's probably maybe
And-
100 houses in the entire town.
You would drive right by it and you wouldn't know. There's a sign that's about, I don't know, 10 inches wide by 6 inches tall. And
Yeah.
It says Bongi's Tavern with an arrow. And it's a barn. They do take reservations now. They used to not take reservations.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wild.
Yeah, they changed to taking reservations. And like
Game changer for me.
you go there and they'd have 2 seatings. And so you'd have to get there real early to get your name on the list. And then you would tailgate in the parking lot. That's what you do.
Yes.
You tailgate. So you almost
You'll be
nobody
there for
orders
hours.
appetizers there. You go there for
Dude.
2.5 hours. You tailgate in the parking lot, and then you go in the restaurant.
Yeah. It's a great time.
Well, I know.
And the
what I'm
food
trying
is
to do next
amazing. Food is amazing.
They
Yeah.
have some staples like the Perkinsville pork and some staples, but it's always a changing menu.
They usually have duck.
Their duck is
Duck
always
is good.
really great. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a
So
Mike
fun,
Bother says hi, by the way.
Who?
Mike Bother, our producer.
Oh, hi, Mike.
he's selling dog treats.
So
Who?
fun fact
Dog.
about Perkinsville.
I just didn't hear
Up
you.
until about 10, 12 years ago or so, there was no stop signs in Perkinsville.
None.
And the only reason they added stop signs was because Bongies. Because so many cars were coming through there to go to Bongies, they added stop signs.
Yeah, if there's 100 houses there, I'd be surprised.
Bongi's
That'd
sounds
be-
like
yeah,
a
I
store
mean,
in Michigan.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yes. The name is definitely kind of bizarre, but
They've won like Midwest awards for their food.
yes, it's very, very good.
So,
Definitely.
but very
gonna
good
talk,
place,
We're going
yes.
to talk about this later because I'm going to need some in-depth information on
Gotcha.
this.
We'll get you.
I'm fat and I need this.
We'll get you all
You
those
got,
details.
that'd be a great date night for you and the wife.
Done.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about this Uncle Nearest situation for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
Because we just kind of glossed over it a
Yep.
little bit. They're getting sued by their bank, which I'm assuming their bank probably represents the majority of their debt, for $100 million.
Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord.
Not a little bit.
That's the amount
Like,
that
you
they
didn't-
say that they owe.
yeah, you didn't say the number earlier, and
No, I
in my
didn't.
head I'm thinking like $1 million.
No,
Nope.
it's 100 million.
Yeah.
Wow. Now,
I was
apparently,
thinking
the owner has like a house out on like Martha's Vineyard.
Well, that's the thing
Maybe
is-
some misappropriation of funds there.
Probably.
You
Yeah.
know, fiduciary irresponsibility, things like that. Yeah.
But I mean,
It's-
at some point you have a business and you're $100 million in debt. When do you cut tail? It's like, because I mean, I would say their brand is not taken off. I think like they wanted it to. I think a lot of people have heard of it, but still a lot of people haven't tried it. And I'm just curious if maybe he's going to say that's too much to come back from,
Well, and that's
or
I
file a
mean-
bankruptcy, whatever he does. I don't know.
yeah, I think the brand's going to disappear or it gets bought and
Or they just file for Chapter 11 and then
restructure.
restructure and somebody else takes it over or something.
Hopefully Zuckerberg likes him and buys it out.
Alcohol's evil. Don't you know Zuckerberg?
Right.
they can buy. Hey, they can buy. They'll write a book, and then they'll file for bankruptcy right before they write the book, and in chapter 13 they'll talk all about it. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
$100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Debt.
crazy.
100 million. That's. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think like.
That'd be a good
You're
case study
making
for my
bourbon.
entrepreneur class.
Huh?
I'm just thinking you're making bourbon. Like
Yeah.
how
in,
do you even
in the boom.
how do you spend how do you even spend $100 million?
I mean, I
Real
could see it.
careful,
At
like.
I could see it at a distillery, but you're also selling the product, so you're obviously making money on every barrel you sell.
I mean, what's a brand new barrel cost? $250, $300 to buy a brand new
Empty barrel?
empty charred oak barrel from any of
4 to
the
5.
estate
From them,
companies.
for
from any
them
of
to
the-
buy.
Yeah,
a
for them
new
to
barrel.
buy.
Kelvin's Cooperage
Probably
or
a
something
couple,
like that.
probably $200-300. I bet.
$200-$300.
Yeah.
Maybe up to $5.
All right, so I mean, $200-$300 times 1,000, right? I mean, that's $200,000 or $300,000, right? If I'm doing my math correctly.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell.
But it's a good product.
No, I'm not saying
mean,
it's a
like I
bad
said,
product.
it
I'm
tastes-
just
I
saying.
like the taste.
Okay,
How-
so
yeah,
you
how
spend
do you
another
lose that much
another
money?
what? $250,000 to $500,000 when you're still set up?
Ooh, no, keep going.
Yeah. For something that
Well, sure,
scale.
if you're going to do a 35-foot column, and
Well, they're
then you're
doing
gonna,
Ven-
but they will.
Every single major distillery uses Vendome.
I understand that.
And Vendome, like, here's the
They
pro-
charge.
What I'm
I get it.
guessing, what I'm guessing happened was to expedite this process, and this is purely conjecture. So don't come for me. Vendom, they're like, somebody told me that there's actually a list you can like pay to get on
To get your stuff.
to get your stuff faster because they have like a 10-year wait list. Like it's insane.
But from what
And-
I've heard, they barely even run their stills at Uncle Nearest.
Yeah, I mean most of their stuff's.
Is it pay
Yeah,
underneath the
it's all
table
sourced.
pay?
It's all MGP sourced.
Or is
no,
it
it's
okay?
like it's like a legit thing, is what I was told. I have never purchased a still from them, so I have no idea. That is way above my pay grade.
I know of a couple guys that have, and
They're
it's a
cheap.
long process.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
know,
care if it's $5 million. We're still talking $10
Yeah.
million to get. I mean, if you got $10 million, you can get an operation up and going.
Well, and again, like you said, they were sourcing, so they were immediately putting bottles out to make money. So it's not
So
like
you
they
got
were
cash
sitting
coming
on a
in.
bunch
You're
of
not
their
sitting
stuff
there for 5 or 6 years
Right.
waiting to release.
And they've
something.
been around long enough now where they have their own.
They own
if they
the
have been
property.
So
destroyed,
how the
they
hell
have
do
enough
you
product.
spend $100 million?
Well, how do you get a
I'd
loan
give it a
for
hell of a shot.
If he owns the bank $100 million,
Just give me one chance. Just one chance.
I can do that at the casino on the weekend.
Hey, you give me
Yeah.
$100 million and you're like, hey, you have a year to spend this.
I'm thinking there's going to be about a
I'm buying
14-story
all of you guys
edition
cars.
on your house, Scott.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
14 story edition on
Right.
your house. That's where we're
Right.
going with
Yeah.
it.
I'm going
there would be
Tiger
a
King,
Sophie
man.
Humphrey.
Yeah.
I'm
hell
going
yeah.
Tiger King or Michael Jackson or whatever you want to call it. I'm getting
I'm
built
never
a
going to
zoo.
recover from this financially.
Oh no! If I build a zoo, you're right. I'm never gonna.
No.
Yeah, but if the bank is wanting 100, he owes $100 million from the bank. At what point? Because the bank's not going to say, "Oh yeah, great business model and stuff. Here's $100 million, from it." When it's in that aspect. So
How'd
how
you
did-
even get there?
How did he
Yeah.
get to that point
I
of
don't
the
know.
bank
My
continuing to give him
Yeah.
loans?
And
or
how many
lines of
years did it
credits or
take
things like
the
that?
bank
Yes.
to say, it's time to sue these guys? Like,
well, and my question is is that $100 million just Uncle Nearest, or is that the ownership of Uncle Nearest?
I don't know
I
that.
don't know.
I didn't see the details
Because
on
that
that.
could, if that was like both business
That is
and
true.
personal, and
Yes.
buying all these properties and they're making payments on all this different stuff.
If they just
then-
lumped it all into
and
one.
then if they just lumped it all into one, and that would
could
be
be
an
that.
easier way to get to that number, but
Yeah.
that's still a leap.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be
I mean,
like
that mansion in Martha's Vineyard still like going to be what, 15?
Probably.
At least.
Yeah.
it could be like
15,
an
20,
umbrella
like-
company where
Yeah.
Uncle Nearest is underneath all these different types of businesses.
Yeah, usually you LLC that shit so that
Yes.
you don't get caught with that.
You know what's
Yeah.
happening right now is Will Breeden's listening to this going, you guys are stupid. You don't know what you're talking about.
And probably telling us that he told us all these
told us-
details like
yeah,
2
exactly.
weeks ago on the show.
We talked about
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Call in, Will. Oh, you're on your kayak.
It's one
No,
time
that's
a pancake.
Heine's
That's
out there
Heine.
on the
Oh,
kayak.
Heine's on the kayak.
I'm not sure where Breeden's at today.
Uh,
Did he have
oh,
to
his
go
his
work?
family was in here. He had to take him to the
Oh,
airport
that's right.
this afternoon.
That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot he had family in town.
Yep.
Right on.
And then Mike and Jenner, they're down at Pies and Pints today. There's a dog adoption day there,
Yep.
so they're actually taking care of all that and helping them out. So
With Spencer Lee's.
for Spencer Lee's, yep.
Has anyone eaten there? I've never eaten there. I
Yeah,
always pass
I've
it.
been
Pies
there.
and Pints?
Pizzas
Yeah,
are
Pies
good.
and Pints.
good.
I've never,
Yeah.
I've
Pizzas are
never
good.
gotten pizza.
And they got a good beer selection too if you're into beer.
Yep. Yes, they do.
I like
They
beer,
got
but I
some-
got beard out this week. So we went to the AJR concert on Thursday.
Nice.
So you
It-
spent $13 on Coors Light?
Actually, I think I spent like $18 on Two Hearted.
There you go.
Yeah. And we went from, Coors Lights, which are like served in, I don't know, what, like 32-ounce cans or something.
Hey-o.
And you had to go down to like 24-ounce cans for the Two Hearted.
But you enjoyed it.
It was fantastic.
all that matters.
And I will say, I think...
How much beer do you want? A femur?
Yeah.
Yes, that would be awesome. A femur of beer. I will say that I think it was the best show I've ever seen.
I saw a video that for their grand finale they brought like the
Noblesville Marching
Band on
Yeah.
to like help them play off. At
Yes.
and that's I love when like big bands come into town. They hire like the local they bring in like the local high school like show choir to sing backup for
Exactly.
something. Or
It was awesome.
They have the marching band, or they'll have I forget what band I was talking to like locally, but they went and played a show up at Ruoff or whatever they call it this week, and they got invited up. The main act just stops their set like halfway through, and they're like, we want to give a shout out to this local band. They're going to play you guys a couple songs real quick. Literally walked off stage. These guys came on stage, played their instruments, played like 3 or 4 originals. The band came back on. They all together did one of the headliner songs to like as a group.
Wow.
And they're like, check them out on Instagram, check them out on Facebook, and I'm like,
That's pretty good.
you
That's
can't
super
pay
cool.
for that.
No, that's
No.
amazing publicity there.
No, you just got a couple thousand.
So what
new
was the name of
fans.
that band?
Yep.
Okay, okay.
That good, huh?
Yeah, we're going to play something from our
They
new
promoted
album.
the
It's
hell
Bathroom
out
of it.
Time.
I
I
was,
wasn't sure if it was like a band we need to look out for.
I was at some festival in Lafayette, and they were one of the bands playing.
Gotcha.
And
Well, if you get a chance to see AJR in person,
All right, you got to tell me what AJR stands for.
so
I
it's
apologize.
the names of the 3 brothers, Adam, Jack, Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
They've been around.
Never.
So what I love about this group, when my daughters were young, Adele was kind of she was that generation that came up as like a YouTube kid, and Mackenzie's only 18 months older, but Mackenzie didn't really get into YouTube until later. But Adele just like gravitated to it, and that was kind of when what was the kid that would like unbox toys?
Yeah, all that
You
stuff.
found out there's like some kid from South America or something. She's worth like $50 million from
Yeah.
just unboxing toys
Started
on YouTube.
doing it at 2 years old.
Yeah, yeah, and would just unbox things, and that was it. And kids would sit and watch these videos for hours. So that was Adele. Like, she was finding stuff like that, and she started getting out and searching out for music. Well, in 2014, AJR, they started in 2005, the 3 brothers, and they'd go out and just, like, play at parks and whatever. They were young, right? Kids, basically. And in 2014, they released a song called I'm Ready, and it had a little snippet of SpongeBob saying, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. You can imagine like SpongeBob's voice,
Yeah.
right? And that became kind of their first song, but it was a YouTube release.
Okay.
And she discovered it before they even released their first album. So I've been listening to AJR from a very, very early in their career.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that is
the
most
girls
hipster
went
thing
with
I've ever
us.
heard you say.
What's that?
I said that was the most hipster thing I've ever
I
heard
know,
you say.
it's ridiculous. I know. But it was cool because I really like their music. They're fun. Like they're
too.
typically happy, right?
Oh, yeah,
And most
no.
of their music is happy.
I
I
like
see like Teletubbies jumping around the stage for some strange reason.
to be honest, the video for I'm Ready is kind of that esque.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
It's like I remember that popping up because at the time I was still like I still do some like wedding DJ stuff on the side for like friends and family and stuff, but at the time I was like that was like my primary source of income. So
Nice.
I would go and do these different meetings and stuff, and somebody requested that song, and I was like, I don't know what that means. I went home and looked it up, and like I think it was like a year after that had the video.
The video
dropped.
come out, yeah.
So their first album had fully dropped too, and I was just sitting there going, like I went down the rabbit hole. I got like nothing done that night to be able to build their playlist or anything. I was just like, oh, these guys are pretty good. All right, what else they got?
They are. I mean, it's surprising. And while they were on stage, what I liked was the interaction. They really
yeah.
interact with the crowd a lot. Like even in between songs, it kind of reminded me of like Bare Naked Ladies. If you've seen them, they interact with the crowd a lot.
It's like those new age comics now. It's
Yeah, it's kind of
crowd
a little
work.
bit of, a little bit all. So they said, here's how we produce all of our songs from our living room.
Yeah.
Like they just get together and hang out, and it's a lot of like, just digital stuff where they're pulling snippets of things and then playing some instruments and filling in. And they had this song that they said, yeah, it kind of started with the end. And they talked about all these sounds that like started with this kick and hi-hat. And they were like, yeah, it sounded cool, but then we just played it backwards. And they kept doing that with every sound that they added to this song. They would just play it backwards. And they said at one point we hit a roadblock. Like we couldn't think of what else this song needed and how to kind of get it going. And so they sat down to watch Netflix. And they were like, yeah, you
Yeah.
might have been watching some of these shows. And they put like, the covers for those shows, like Orange is the New Black. They said, but really we didn't even get to the show because the first thing we heard was the Netflix sound. But, right?
Yeah.
And they took that, cut it down a little bit, reversed it, and that became part of the song.
Oh, that's
They've actually
funny.
got a song called Netflix Trip.
Oh, there you go.
And
So-
they talk about like all the different like major life moments that happened based on which season of The Office they were watching that year.
Wow.
Nice.
And like he's like one of the lines is like, I lost my grandmother in season 6.
Yes.
So
yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
I was broken up. I couldn't speak, so I just held. Like my mom was broken up. She couldn't speak, so I just held her the way Michael would. And like start to make like they make references to the characters in the song. And,
Wow.
basically, it's like when I was alone, I had a paper company to sit with me, and it's like you're sitting there going, "Listen, The Office is funny. Don't you make me cry about The Office. I swear to God."
Yeah.
Do you know who AJ are?
I did not know about
Yeah,
until
who would have
Scott was
thought
talking about it,
Scott?
You
yeah.
do
Scott's
now.
more hip than us.
Well, I had kids.
I'm still.
Oh, see,
I'm
there you
older
go.
than
So,
Scott.
yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah.
older than Scott too. So
When you have teenagers, you're always hip,
Yeah, he's
right? You
younger
know
than
all
us.
the
He's way
stuff
younger than
that's
us.
going on, the lingo and all
How
that.
old are you, Scott?
45.
45.
So like this week,
Yeah.
I was told my shoes were bussin'.
Bussin'?
Bussin'. I
All
had
I
a
hear
pair-
is bust a move.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right,
you know,
right,
like,
young
you know,
MC.
Mr. Allen, your shoes are bussin'. And I said, is that good or bad? And she's like, they're bussin'. And it's like, is that good or bad? It's like, you know, I don't know if you're putting me down in front of me.
Right,
and stuff.
right,
Like, my
right.
self-esteem is about that high anyways. And so, but she goes, no, it's good and stuff. But she says, if you're going to say it, you got to put some black into it.
Did you say?
You're like, girl, I'm Asian. I can't do that.
It's like, yeah.
I love that like every generation does the same thing. Whatever the new like terminology is. Like, what does that mean? It mean like what does bussin' mean? It means bussin'. It's like, okay, no, that's
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a good or bad. That's a good. I
Well,
just
that's
need a
not
good
even.
or bad.
That's not even
Yeah.
good because when we were young, bad was good.
Right.
Oh,
Correct.
that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That was a confusing one.
Your new segments, what terminology?
Did we grow up with
Oh,
terminologies?
man.
There you
Gosh.
go.
I mean, I had rad.
we go over one new
right.
slang
Yeah.
term every time.
Psych.
Not.
I'm pretty
Not.
sure. I'm pretty sure prick still means prick.
Yeah,
it
it
does,
does.
it does.
You hear that a lot, don't you?
I start teaching
Especially from the
curriculum next
students.
week, so we'll see how that goes.
Hi, everybody. I'm
Yeah.
Mr. Prick.
I'm Mr. Prick.
We pronounce it Prike.
Yeah, prick.
I
6'7". I don't know what it means. I heard that's a big thing now.
6'7".
So if it's bad, I apologize. Don't ban us. But
I don't
yeah,
even know what-
6'7". I guess the kids are saying that, but I don't know what it means.
What is 6'7"?
I guess
I
you're gonna
don't
have to ask
know, but
questions
it's like
this week, aren't
I
you?
even saw it on. I
I'm
saw
not-
it on
I'm not
TikTok where a guy was telling here's the lingo today, but he wasn't saying what it was. But then I found out last night 6'7" is a thing. So I don't know.
I avoid saying all this stuff like until I actually figure out what it means because like knowing my luck, it's like what does this mean? Oh, it's a slur. I'm like, oh great,
Yes.
cool.
Awesome.
Now I'm canceled. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
Fantastic.
All right, I got it. The expression at 6s and 7s means in a state of confusion or disarray.
So 5150.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
6'7", 5150. I guess it's the same thing.
None of those
Yep.
numbers add up.
Yeah.
That's,
No, they don't.
I mean, we used to go to Urban
Math is
Dictionary,
hard.
but for a different reason.
well,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Was
Wait
it
a sec,
Alaskan
what's that?
pipeline?
What sex position is that again?
Don't Google that. Do
No,
not Google
no,
that.
no.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that.
And if you do Google it, make sure the kids aren't in the room.
Yeah,
for
and then
sure.
clear your history.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you're on a watch list.
You are on a watch
Cachet's
list
gone.
now.
Cookies are
Congratulations.
gone.
Congratulations, you're on
Yes.
a watch
Yeah,
list.
the government loves you.
I should know. I get harassed.
What, like at the airport? Like what?
I got harassed at the airport. So I was coming back from Las Vegas, and we were out there for the trade show, for the big PCA cigar trade show. And I'm coming back at the end of it, and I'm wearing an Oliva polo, wearing like golf pants so I can be a little bit more comfortable but still look the part. And I'm going through security checks, and I have stuffed all of my stuff into my check bag except for my carry-on is filled to the brim, like almost exploding full of cigars.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, don't say exploding at the airport. They get
No.
really weird about it.
It is bad. Yeah.
Like guys come out of nowhere, they tackle you, it's uncomfortable.
White gloving you.
Yeah.
Checking for raccoons.
Yeah.
Relax and cough. Oh God.
That's pre-show.
Sorry,
Stuff that
sorry,
we
yeah, I
learned
forgot
we
that
learned
was
some stuff
pre-show.
today about
Think
raccoons.
Richard
raccoons.
Gere and the gerbil, and you'll
Yeah.
understand what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
So you got a bag full of cigars.
Yeah, oh God, that threw me off so bad.
You know, it was funny. Oh, go ahead.
But so I get pulled. They pull it over for secondary checks, and I'm like, okay, it's a bunch of cigars. We're in Vegas. Like Vegas used to have a big issue with people trying to get weed out of Vegas.
Sure.
I'm like, okay, they're gonna open this up, see that it's cigars. So I'm gonna be on my way. It's gonna take 3 minutes. No.
And
I get pulled
granted,
into an office.
this is at the PCA trade show where every other bag coming through has cigars in it.
Every single bag. We are talking every cigar brand, every rep from every cigar brand.
Everybody that came
every
for the
shop, every shop, liquor store, party store, bar, everything. They're all there, and they're all bringing cigars through. And they pull me into a room, and they start pulling all the cigars out. They lay them on a table.
And you probably packed it pretty nice. To
Yeah,
make sure
like
they
I
could
was making sure,
close
like
and- yes.
I had like so obviously we carry nubs as well, and I'm making sure the nubs are lined up so I can maximize the amount of space in there. And they were like we've got somebody coming down to talk to you, and I'm like great. This guy walks in and he's wearing a polo, he's got on khakis, and he's got this little badge on his belt line, and he's got a pistol. And I'm like, okay. And he gets closer, and I realize it's an ATF agent.
Oh, no.
Man.
And he walks up to the table and kind of glances over everything. He moves a couple of them. He's kind of looking over the table, pretty stone-faced. Looks over at me, makes eye contact, looks down at the logo on my shirt, looks back up at me, and turns to them and goes, got a question. Did you see the brand mark on these cigars? And they're like, yeah. He goes, what is it? And they're like, it's an O with leaves in it. And he goes, did you see the logo on his shirt? And they're like, yeah, it's an O with leaves in it. And he goes, do you think maybe he's one of the reps for that company? Maybe he sells these or something? They're like, well, you can't transport that many for sale. And he turns around and goes, are you going to sell these or are you going to give these to your customers? I was like, I was planning on giving them to my customers and like use that as like to giveaways and stuff and kind of pad out what I was doing. And they're like, he turns and looks at them and goes, you packed this exactly the way he had it. He turns around, looks at me and goes, if you miss your flight, here's my card. He goes, TSA will be paying for whatever problems you have.
Wow, you had the one good
Wow.
experience with them, didn't you?
Yeah, no, because I've gotten pulled over by the ATF doing this job.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you have anything in the car? I'm like, yeah, just 1,000 cigars and
Yeah.
I've got a pistol in the center console. And like,
Sell them on my trunk on the side
Did
of
he
the road.
go, but just one more thing as he's putting the gloves
he
before he lets you go?
no gloves, just straight calluses.
Yeah.
Just
Was that one finger, two? No.
but speaking of getting in trouble,
Yeah.
I kind of mentioned it a little bit pre-show. So I do some stuff on TikTok,
Yeah, yeah.
and
What's your TikTok handle?
I don't even remember. It's Dewayne Blazik.
Okay.
There we go.
Look him up.
The butterflies and moths come around cigar smoke.
They think he's pretty.
Is it on me somewhere?
No, he
No,
just
it's
flew
back
back
He's
out.
on there.
He's
I had one that
outside.
sat on my hand for like 25 minutes the other day.
He's right there. They do that all the time.
I
when
had
they
to
let
shake him
smoke
off
outside.
finally because I'm like, I gotta go.
They like
Sorry.
cigars. Go ahead.
Shake
Shake it
on
off.
me.
So you got in trouble.
So yeah, I got in trouble. I got a message saying that they were removing 3 of my videos. So I had to do a little PSA video yesterday informing people if you do the kind of content where you're advertising for like breweries or stuff like that, and if you do anything like that and you're trying to shout out your friends' businesses, if they sell alcohol, don't tag them.
So you can
Because-
say it, you just can't
Oh yeah,
tag
no. Here's the thing. I could say it. I could put it in the description. If they have an account, I can tag them. I can do a hashtag for them, the whole 9. But the location services, I can't say that I was at their
that
establishment.
place. Huh.
Because at that point, I'm advertising alcohol without a production license,
Interesting.
which was about the dumbest thing I've ever gotten in trouble
Yeah.
for on the internet.
Yeah.
But
I'm
hey.
sorry. I'm really trying to decipher what Bother's putting in the comments here.
Oh, go ahead. I didn't see it.
Is he saying how pretty you are?
I have no idea what he's saying.
Let me see it.
I mean, read all
Well,
this.
he is a pies
the-
and pints.
the-
He might be 4 beers in.
he
now.
might be 4 beers in.
Yeah, he's
Hi,
probably not
Dwayne.
selling crap right now.
At
Jen's
200
doing it
mil,
all.
I don't know what he said at 200 mil.
Nonsense on TikTok refers to LeMayo Ball's height after a commentator mentioned it.
LaMelo Ball.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, the rapper Skrilla has a song, Doot Doot, that refers to narrative of violence.
I get that. He was, I think, referring to our commentary on slang.
Oh, I got you.
So,
okay.
dude, I got
Dude,
that one. But
okay.
the LaMelo Ball height, like what? The height of his balls? The height of the player? Like, what are you talking about? Mike, stop drinking.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Or keep drinking.
Or just keep posting random shit comments
Yeah,
on
well,
Drink
here.
until you
Man.
make sense.
Drink.
Maybe that's the problem. I need to drink until he makes
That's
sense.
right. That's
You know
right.
what? In that case, hold
Yeah,
on.
let's. We need some more, man.
Let's jump
Cheers.
into Cedar Ridge. I'm ready.
The
through my
Uncle
first two
Nearest was
pours.
nice. I actually was kind of surprised. I haven't had that in a while. I'm glad it's going to be pairing of the month. I'm going to have
It's good.
to get an order on this next time I'm in here.
Like again, as more of a novice, obviously you guys are experts at this stuff. I mean, to me, it's very approachable. I
And
won't
by
say
experts, that
smooth.
means we just drink a lot.
Yeah, you drink a little bit more than me, but again, I
That's
mean,
the nicest way I've ever been called an alcoholic in my life.
it's early on in the school year for me.
That's pretty
so.
good.
Hi, my name is Rob, and I'm an expert.
Oh,
Hi, Rob.
I got in a little trouble. There's
Go ahead and take that cap off.
there's a
Yeah, but I dropped the last one. So.
Well, don't drop it this time.
you hold the
try
cork,
not to.
he'll hold the bottle.
Doc
there's
is
a-
joining us from Lisbon, Portugal.
Nice.
Yeah,
What's up,
welcome,
Doc?
Portugal.
Dr. Scott Johnson out there in Portugal. He said it's hot as LaMelo's ball height.
You know the only
He did not actually say that, but I
Yeah,
thought it
but,
sounded funny.
the only reason why he's watching it now is because
you want me to
his
pour for you?
backgammon
Yeah, that'd be
match is
great.
done.
Is he a backgammon guy?
Oh yeah, big time. You into backgammon? You should
I-
play him. He actually loves backgammon. And I've got a backgammon board in here. You can. Okay, there you go, Scott. You have a challenger.
Yeah,
So come
Doc
in-
was watching the World Championship or something. I don't know. Of
Because-
backgammon. He watches it online.
Yes.
He's that into it.
Because I'm
Hey,
half
it's gotta be
Asian
better
doesn't
than
mean I
watching
know
golf
backgammon.
on TV.
Well, I will say he actually taught me how to play, and it's a fun game. I think I played it 3 times now, so it's like maybe not as much as I should.
I had a group of guys trying to teach me how to play dominoes at one of my accounts
Yeah.
because it was kind of like one of the events we did here. It was like torrentially raining outside, but like we did one where it was like it started raining really really bad. But luckily, when we did our event here, everybody was already here.
Yes.
So everybody was like, they're like, oh, I think I'm going to leave. I'm like, you sure you about that? So we
raining
ended
a
up
little.
selling them another box.
Yeah.
These guys, it was like torrentially raining as I was dragging my stuff through the rain.
Not
So I get-
fun.
yeah, so I get inside. There's like 2 regulars, the owner of the shop, and me. And that's the only people in this place. And he's got a Domino's table set up. And he was like, you ever played? And I'm like, nope. And he goes, well, you going to learn. I lost every time.
Yep.
I still don't know how to play. He tried very hard. I am the epitome of you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's probably also because of all the concussions. That's
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a couple guys taught me how to play in here,
Taught
but
you
I
how to
haven't
play
played dominoes.
What?
Dominoes in here. Yeah.
Do you play?
There was a couple guys.
6s or 9s or which one do you
I
play?
forget what it was, dude.
That's the thing.
I
I know there's
usually,
different rules on them, and I don't know the different.
normally if
rules.
I'm playing dominoes, I play Mexican train.
You're speaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, but dominoes like
That sounds like something you'd find on that website.
Yeah,
we were
that's
talking about
Urban
earlier.
Dictionary.
Right, Urban Dictionary stuff. It's a Mexican train. Except I think that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
If you don't understand Mexican train.
Hey, hopefully
I think
there's-
Rob was just about ready to do a spit take there. He's got
It's
it
just
right.
CSX
definitely
delivering
tacos
tequila.
involved.
It's just CSX delivering tequila. You stop. You get your head out of the gutter.
We're drinking till we make
Josh
sense.
Prine says played it while I was younger. When I was younger. So it could mean Mexican train. It could mean dominoes. We don't really know. I love the vague comments on
Yeah.
on YouTube today.
Thanks,
Thank
Josh.
you, everybody.
Hey, Josh, have another drink.
He could be talking about backgammon. Maybe he says he's played backgammon.
Playing back.
He could be talking about a Mexican train. I don't know who knows.
Oh, Doc's excited about playing backgammon. He wants a backgammon night. A
There you
sponsored,
go.
like, Final Third backgammon night.
That's right. It only costs you $500 to set it up, Scott. Come
That's
on in,
right.
buddy.
There you go.
Wait, no dollar figures attached to this.
Oh, yes.
Never mind.
Right,
Yes.
never mind.
Never mind.
Yes. It will cost you.
It'll cost you.
That's how you just leave it like that. It'll cost
Yes.
you. Yeah, everybody's lively on the comments
So-
today.
Need a couple
Keep
snack
firing away,
packs.
guys.
So this cigar has kicked up in
Oh, yeah.
strength. The retrohale has actually gotten spicy, which I love that kind of bright black pepper note that you get out of the retrohale now.
I really love, like one of my biggest pet peeves in the cigar industry, and luckily, I think we've gotten away from it for the most part with most companies. There was a little stint there where everybody was kicking out these super one-note cigars.
Yep.
And I think luckily we've gotten away from that finally.
Transitions are back.
Yeah, transitions are finally coming back to
I'm a
it.
transition fan.
Me too.
in the
Yeah,
cigar world.
This is one that's got at least a good solid 3 transitions on it.
oh yeah, about every
We
quarter.
didn't talk about going into the second third, but the final third, kicking into that right now is definitely spiced up.
We
and
were
it's-
busy talking about backgammon.
I know, because backgammon is important.
It's impotent.
Doc asked if we could have the backgammon night on Monday because he won't be back yet.
Yes, we'll have it on Monday.
When no one's
Show
here.
up until
Yes.
someone gets here to unlock the doors for you, buddy.
Be patient.
Just be patient. Yeah, it might be Tuesday at 3 when we actually show up, but
Yeah, it's
we'll
like
be here.
it's like those idiots that camp out in front of Best Buy for Black Friday.
God.
It's not as much anymore.
Well,
I mean,
Nah,
everything's
'cause
so
I don't know if you-
online.
I
and
love
stuff, but
that
this-
they've finally like pulled away from that, and there's a lot that I've seen where like they used to they were encroaching on Thanksgiving so much, and well, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, I really don't care, but that's a day to most people have it off.
Yeah.
Spend the time with your family.
Yeah.
Spend the time with your friends, those people that you care about.
There's only one place that should be open. Well, 2. Gas stations. Not even all of them, just some, because you're traveling.
Yeah,
And cigar lounges.
And I was actually gonna say because you're normally gonna sit at home and have cigars with your family, right?
True.
I was gonna say the theater.
Yeah.
You should be able to go watch a movie, right?
So I will say one tradition that my family's gotten behind, Cooper's Hawk.
Yeah, the one.
they're open every year on Thanksgiving.
No kidding.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
My parents they're like instead of us cooking all this food and then sitting on leftovers, and by the time you get to the end of the leftovers, because all the me and my sister have moved out. Now, by the time you get to the end of the leftovers, nothing's good anymore. Everything's gone bad. So you just end up wasting. So they're like, well, instead of spending all this money on making this big production and stressing everybody out, let's just go there. They're going to be open anyway. And what we do is we go in and we go in and make sure that we're going to at least hit like that 50% tip thing.
Right,
Because
right, yep.
if that person's given up that day,
Yeah.
hook them up.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. There's no reason not to.
Now, do you go in there and get shit hammered drunk and all get into a fight with each other, like most families do on Thanksgiving?
No.
Talk politics.
Does anybody else?
Religion.
Do you see anybody
there's-
else?
For sure. I've seen it.
See, that's why
That's
I would
the
go.
funny ones.
I would go because I'd be like, let's go for entertainment today.
Oh, it's dinner and a show.
Yeah.
Well,
there was
there's a
last
reason
year.
why the day before Thanksgiving is the biggest drinking day of the year.
Yeah, Blackout
so that
Wednesdays.
you don't drink on Thursday
Because,
and get all
because they
pissed
know
at
they're
each
getting
other?
ready to go hang out with the family, and that's not always the best thing for a lot of people.
I bounced.
Not these
I was
days.
actually a bouncer at a bar because I got down with all my stuff for my normal job. My buddy owns a bar out on the west side of Indy, and he goes, "Hey, I need extra security. I know you used to do bar security. Is there any way you can come out and help us out for the night?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So he brings me, my dad, and another one of our buddies over to double his security for that day. And we showed up, and I think I broke up 4 fights. And one of them was 2 cousins that were screaming at each other, and it was 2 girls that had their handful of the other one's hair, and they're spinning around in a circle, pulling each other's hair, just
I'm not letting go.
yeah. I'm like, what?
Did they eventually start making out?
No.
No, that was
Was this
that
on
was your
Cinemax
dream.
After
Def
Dark?
Leppard.
Yeah, Cinemax After Dark. Everybody saw that stuff coming.
Just start playing Def Leppard, pour some sugar on me in the background.
Someone for high school show choir, right, Lisa?
They
Will Breeden loves your idea of going to Cooper's Hawk. He's like, that's a smart move.
dude, and no dishes.
Right, you got nothing.
They've got good food too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
good
good
food.
wine,
So we-
decent wine
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
But
That
good
fight
food.
was awful though, because they finally let go, and I wrapped my arms around one of them to pick her up and spin so I could walk her out the back door, And as I go to spin, the other girl's already like fired her arm.
Oh,
back.
no.
And so like I pick this girl up and turn around, and I just get smoked to the back of the head.
Oh, no. Oh.
Jeez.
So
Is that one of your concussions?
no, I think at this point the scar tissue protected me on that one.
Hey, Doc, I still shop at Best Buy sometimes.
Those videos back in the day were just
Occasionally.
crazy for Black Friday. People fighting over $100 TVs that's going to last them 3 months.
And they
You know
have
you can get-
3 in the entire Walmart.
Dude, you can get like a 75-inch TV for $400 now.
Yeah. Don't wait.
It's
Buy.
crazy. No, there's no reason to wait. What do you? I mean, what
My
are you gonna get?
all-time favorite, though. So the Meyer in Avon. We were going in there. My mom, literally, there was like 2 things that she wanted, and they weren't like big ticket, whatever. They were like just like she was having trouble finding them leading up to that, and basically this like Meyer was saying, "Hey, we're gonna have 2 pallets of these things, and they do like timed releases." So she was like, "Okay, we'll go get those 2 things, and we'll go away." One of them, when they do these releases, they're scattered all over the store. One of them was in the freezer section. And this poor old dude, he does his grocery shopping every Friday.
Oh,
Oh, poor guy.
maybe
So-
maybe go on Wednesday or something. Then.
Yeah. But he is walking down the aisle, and he's getting frozen pizzas out of the like cooler right next to this pallet. Right when they open the aisle up.
Oh,
Poor
So
guy.
these guys
Got
start running
trampled.
in. He picks his cane up and just starts cracking soccer moms with his cane. And I'm on the ground. I'm laughing so
that's
hard.
so
I'm
cool.
like,
That's
this guy's my
great.
superhero.
That is
Like,
your TikTok,
And-
viral video right there.
He's like, there's like this half circle around him. He's got his back to like Totino's pizzas, and he's just like,
You're not
"Come
gonna get my
on!" He's screaming at these people, and like Avon PD comes to walk up, and as soon as he sees cops, he just starts crying. He goes, "I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I'm at." And they're like, "We'll help you get your grocery shopping done, bud." And he puts the cane back in, reaches over, grabs one of the Dora dolls, throws it in his cart. That man knew what he was doing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks out of that aisle smiling. I just looked over at him. I was like, good play. And he
Yeah.
just looks at me and goes, "What?" And winks at me. And I'm like, okay. I see what you did.
As he's walking away, Enrique Iglesias is playing. Be your hero, baby.
So it is true. While old people slow and a burdened society still can serve a purpose.
Yes.
Wow.
Hey, watch Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
Don't you go dying on
Well,
me.
you were talking about lines too. It's like, 3-4 years ago, you go to Heaven Hill or you go to Buffalo Trace, and they have their releases. All things Starlight, same thing. They have website or they have Facebook pages. You can see, what's there this week.
Oh, they're gonna drop Old
And
Forester 20
they're
this
still
year.
they're still doing that where you have people camping out. And I saw Heaven Hill a couple weeks ago. They were doing one of the old fits. I think it was old fits 9 or 8, one of the two. And all these people showed up. I shouldn't say all these people. There was like 5 people that showed up at like 6 o'clock the evening before and camped out. They were having their best freaking life. They were camping out. They were cooking out. They were having a great time. And the next day shows up, and 3 more people showed up. They literally had to not stay in line because there was literally 8 people to get in line.
But I
to go
will
get
say
it.
this is
Wow.
so. This has kind of been a thing. I saw it was somebody. I can't remember if it was on Facebook or where it was, but I thought this was kind of a cool idea. Husband and wife, and this is what they do.
Yeah.
Like this is their fun thing that they do together. They
You can
both
meet some
like
cool people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll go and camp out. They don't really care if there's going to be a line or not. They just know that there's going to be some release at a distillery, at a shop, whatever. They get on all the various groups to find out what's going to be released when, and they go the night before.
Yeah.
And they camp out in the parking lot, and they get their camp chairs all set up in line, and they hang out and drink bourbon with whoever shows up. And they're like,
Yep.
it's like a bottle share
It is.
in the parking lot. Now, that's what bourbon's for.
Yes.
Like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
If you're one of these people that's going in, like, wanting to fight people for a bottle of bourbon,
and then flip it
I don't
immediately.
care
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Fine, you can have it. I'm not going to, I don't buy things on secondary. If that's your gig, fine. You can be the asshole and go do that. If you get together and you're just having bourbon and hanging out with people,
Yeah.
man, I want to
there
hang
you
with
go.
you. Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, that was like carb day.
Yeah.
Like we're just hanging out, having a good time.
Dude, we had a great time.
Oh, dude, and
That was so much fun.
like I love the fact that I'm like, we're sitting there doing the episode, and I see this couple go past, and I'm just like, they're sitting there staring so hard at me, and I'm just sitting there going, just waving at people.
Right. Hey,
And then
come
like
on over.
afterwards, I found out like they're part of the margarita guys for like was it lot
Yeah.
six?
Oh, yeah.
We're in lot 6. Yep.
Yeah,
The margarita guys are right down
for
the-
lot
yep.
6.
Yeah.
They're part of that group, and they've been a part of that group for years. And they're also regulars of mine when I first started in the cigar industry.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
So
awesome.
they were like, because I guess they heard me talking about something, and they were like,
I know
that
that
sounds
voice."
like Dewayne. Like, what's going on there?
Right.
They looked over, and they're like, he's ginger like Dewayne too. That's weird. They're like, if that's not Dewayne, he at least knows him because all the gingers know each other.
Well, of course. Of course. Yes.
This has gotten for me peppery in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice pepper.
It's yes.
It's not aggressive. It's
No.
just it's really
It's there, but it's not the forefront.
No, it didn't make your eyes
make your eyes
water.
water,
You just
no.
get the flavor. Yep.
there's something else in the retro. I can't quite peg it. I'll think of what it is, but there is something else in that retro that I'm digging.
So I
Not
don't know
just
what-
the pepper element.
To me, there's almost like a meatier tone, like
I
almost
think
like a
that's what
beefy
it
tone.
is. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that, like
Is there
fresh
a-
off the grill steak kind of note to it.
There's
like
that, but
smell.
there's also almost like a kind of a mint
a little bit. I think that's coming from
on the tongue.
I think that's coming from like the mix between this whiskey because this
Could
whiskey
be.
is for barrel proof is weirdly sweet.
Yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit. This is Cedar Ridge. This is their barrel proof. Scott's talked about Cedar Ridge. He's been out there in Iowa.
Yeah, I picked the Cedar Ridge up when I went out for the first time for the Iowa IndyCar race.
Yes.
And I just was
And
out.
we liked it.
And I was trying to find, anytime you travel, you should always just go to a
Yeah.
store and see what's local. And saw it was a couple hours away in Iowa. Thought, all right, I'll give it a shot. This is a huge corn state. So they got, plenty of ingredients. And it was like, man, this
Good
shit's
stuff.
really good.
Yep.
It is really, really good. And I brought it back and we tried it. And then it was probably, 6 months later, they started distributing it in Indiana.
Yeah. Yep.
So now we got it here at the
So we
Final
have it here
Third
at the
Cigar
bar,
and
so you
Whiskey
can come in and
Lounge.
try it. Yeah.
We had a little bit earlier before the show and stuff, and the initial smell to me was caramel. Second time around, I'm trying to pinpoint what that smell
It's
is.
still
It's-
Oh,
it's
there's
still sweet.
definitely
It's got like a
chocolate.
toasted
There's chocolate, but there's
marshmallow in there.
There is a chocolate s'mores kind
It's
of
definitely
element to
s'mores
this.
on the nose
yes.
for me.
There's,
Yeah.
there's a sweet smell to it that I'm trying to get my mind what it is, and I can't pinpoint it, but exactly
some?
it's that marshmallowy.
Josh Prine pointed it out. Says if you don't have fun on Carb Day, it's your own damn fault.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
And if you haven't been to Carb
Oh.
Day, you need to get
You
out
gotta
there.
come.
One of the coolest parts about Carb Day, other than getting to hang out with these fine folks. So I went up to walk in, and I hadn't bought my ticket ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I went to pay, and the card reader froze. And she's like, "Do you mind hanging out so I can get a replacement over here?" I was like, "That's totally fine." I was like, I've lived in Speedway for years. I want to make sure I'm supporting, like, da 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 da. I'm like, go ahead and handle that stuff. And I'm just kind of hanging out, standing there. 15 minutes goes by, and nothing.
Whoa. That's
20
a long time.
Yeah, 20 minutes goes by, nothing. And this
What?
poor girl, like every minute or so, is hitting her boss up on the radio, like, "Hey, when is that coming by?" And they're like, "Oh, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out." 20 minutes goes by, and she just goes here and just reaches in her pocket and grabs like the pass to get back in, and like gives me the stamp and the wristband and everything. Goes, "Here you go." And I was like, "Well, what do I owe you?" I that's my card. And she goes, "Yeah, they screwed the pooch on this one. It's on us."
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
always nice.
So I was like, "Dude, I got to go
Save
to
30
Card Day for
bucks.
free."
Yep.
Yeah, they have pretty good authority. Like they leave that control in those folks' hands to
Yeah.
to take care of.
To make
The
sure that people are
fans.
having a good time. too.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they're there. The yellow shirts.
which is awesome because I got in just in time to watch the wiener race.
There you go.
We have a yellow
Yes.
shirt sitting right here
Oh,
with us.
there we go. Fantastic.
Our massive studio audience today.
Hold on, hold
Yeah,
on.
I mean, even the ones that are like they're
Round of applause for our yellow shirts here.
yes. So they have kind of 2 different kinds of yellow shirts. There's actually like 4 or 5 different levels of yellow shirts out there, but the biggest difference is the ones that are actual like officers, like they're security officers. Some of them will, carry various security things with them. They
Like the
usually
guy
have like
at
a badge,
like the
of
guy
some
that we
sort.
had at on qualification.
Right,
Day.
right.
He was an actual.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
yes.
most, I mean, like 95 or some odd percent are just people that are out there just doing a job and
Keeping the peace.
From what I understand, they all just get trained. Hey, do whatever it takes to make sure that people stay safe, but that they have a good time. You're not there to be a police officer. You're
You
not
said
there to like
trained, and he shook
try
his
and
head
stop.
no, like, there's
well,
no
that's
training.
I'm not saying like any significant training. I'm just saying they try to make sure that they
Training.
promote
This
the
is
yellow
how you put your
shirts.
yellow shirt on.
Well, because apparently, like back in the
Don't eat the grass and don't
I
step in
guess
front of the cars.
after World War II, they had like blue shirts, and the
Okay.
blue shirts were like hardcore security. And then at some point around like 1960s, around that time frame, they changed to the yellow shirts, and they changed the entire mentality of those guys to be facilitators, not blockers.
Right.
And so that's been the tradition now for 65 plus years as being facilitators, trying to help people,
Yeah.
trying to make sure that everybody's just safe and having a good time. They don't come in like even when you're doing something wrong, you can't smoke up on the mounds anymore in the infield,
Yeah,
which is ridiculous.
I got busted for that.
Yeah, but they just say, "Hey, sorry, but you can't smoke on the mounds. You can smoke right down there, like at the base of the mound, as long as you're not where it starts going up." And we kind of joked around with him. We were like, "Is the back of my chair like? Am I on the mound or not?" And, we're kind of
you're
giving
at
him
the
a hard
highest
time,
point in
but-
this area. Please
Right.
don't smoke
Please
here.
don't
The
smoke.
smoke will go up.
Right,
no, we
right.
don't want
I was
that.
like,
They didn't-
sweet. I'm just gonna blow it at the grass and let it go right up the hill.
They didn't say a word to me. I had like, there was like 6 different liquor companies that also had booths on the infield, like just in the party area.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
walking through, and
They're
rocking
not
out.
certified or anything like. They don't have permits.
No, they're just hanging
yeah.
out, and they're like, if you go past, and they're like, and like you have a drink in your hand, like if you already have alcohol in your hand, they're just like, hey, you want to try my stuff?
Yeah.
And they're like, why? Yes, I do.
Yes, I would like to try
But the
that.
best part is like with how long I've been like in the like bar industry and cigar industry and stuff. I'm walking through there, and they're just like, Dewayne, and I'm like, me.
So Breeden said that Cedar Ridge just did a collaboration with Slipknot, and has Slipknot number 9.
Slipknot number 9.
I
That
had number
I've
8,
I've
I
got.
believe. Was that?
Oh, which
Because
one?
they've released multiple.
I've
They've
got
released
the-
multiple.
They've done multiple ones, but I think the first one was number 9, and then they
Okay.
did. They did the 9, and then they did the reserve. And as a Slipknot fan, I have all of them. I also have another like weird whiskey, since we're on that point.
They did them all with Cedar Ridge.
I don't know the answer.
No,
I'd have to
no.
look. I don't
Okay,
think
so they're just trying different distilleries and releasing.
yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Like
The
doing a
first one
collaboration.
wasn't even a
Clown
big
is,
distillery. I don't
Oh,
think.
that's cool, man. I
Clown
didn't
is the
know
one that deals with all that.
So this
Okay.
might be a ridiculous question, but you know how
What a
I learned that-
ridiculous question.
You know how there's the blackened cigar, which is for the Metallica guys.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
Slipknot the
Hetfield.
band. I assume this is no connection as far as Slipknot has nothing to do with
The
this.
whiskey.
It's
Yeah.
whiskey.
Clown, one of the founding members of Slipknot. Clown is the one that goes in and tastes the blends to approve.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is tied
Yeah,
to
it's a
that.
collaboration.
actually with
It's-
them.
Yeah, it's done
So
with
like
them.
Blackened,
Hetfield doesn't drink anymore.
yeah,
But
Hetfield doesn't
Hetfield
drink
did
anymore.
have something to do with that cigar.
He had to do
right?
with the cigar because I met him. I met him doing at something. It was a Blackened event or something like that. Before I went to Oliva when I was running a couple different shops, I went and it was fantastic. Also, the first song that my wife and I's first dance was "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So it was just
a
one of
great
those things,
song.
like getting to meet him. Like I rounded the corner and I was just like, oh my god.
Hey, Scott, you want to go ahead and jump into the commercials? Get those done now. We're in the second hour now.
Yeah, I can
Schwiggity-schwa.
go ahead and do that, and then we'll
do that?
come back with some
Talk about the
sports
next one.
talk.
Yes.
How's that sound?
Sports ball.
Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. Make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana.
In Indiana, we grow it. And when it comes to harness racing, the Indiana program has grown to become one of North America's very best. Breed Development and the ISA have been there every step of the way by overseeing and promoting the Indiana sired racing, breeding, and stakes programs at every level. We're working to ensure a right future for all of us.
Yeah, that one's mine.
All right. Thank you to Aladino and Indiana Standardbred Association. Happy to have them on as a new sponsor. Also want to bring up Harris Hoosier Park Casino. Make sure and hit up Hoosiers Harris Park Casino live Standardbred Racing Tuesday through Saturday. New post time 5:30.
Yes.
Which was awesome when we went out there this last Tuesday.
It was.
Loved it.
And the thing is, if you can't get there until 6 o'clock, it's still fine. There's
No,
racing
because
until
there's still
10:30, 11 o'clock.
Oh, I
anyway.
think it's pushing still
It's
closer
close
to
to midnight.
Yeah. So if you get there and want to hang out with us, actually some fun news, some exciting stuff. We'll be there Tuesday, of course.
Yes.
I will not be there because I have a work trip this week in Chicago. That sucks. That's fine. But Friday we do have the suite available. It is the Dan Patch. The
Biggest
annual
event
Dan
they
Patch.
have at Hoosier Park for horse racing.
So it will be packed.
Yep.
It's great. Last year, our producer Mike Bother, he killed it. I think he won like $800 that
some
night.
bucks, yeah.
Yep. It was a
Yep.
good night for him.
Oh, I was here. I think that was the first appearance that I ever had on this.
It might have
Was
been.
like right after that.
Okay, yeah,
Because he came in and he was like gleaming.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He was all excited and he started talking a little trash and so I think it was I forget who it was. But
Well,
they were
he
like
had
listen,
the-
just because you won $800 doesn't
He
mean
had
you
the
get to talk to me like that.
superfecta, but then he had a box.
It was a dead heat.
and then the 2 and 3 horse were a dead heat, so he got paid out twice.
He got the superfecta and trifecta,
And
got
trifecta.
paid out both options because
On
of the
both.
dead heat on second and third.
Yeah.
I sound really like interested. I have no idea what any of those words mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
He picked the top three and
top
the top
3
four.
and the top 4. So, and something else I want to give a shout out to our buddy Jeremy Dobbs. You know, we're finally able to sit out here on the patio. He's the one that made this beautiful sign out here.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. He works for Versatile. Actually, he owns Versatile Metal up in Muncie. If you ever need any kind of metal work and stuff, he is the guy to go to. He's awesome. But yeah, thank you, Jeremy, so much for making that sign because that thing is absolutely gorgeous out here.
We're gonna talk about that, Jeremy. Jeremy, expect a phone call from me because I'm gonna maybe get like get a nice big Oliva logo
There
for
you
my
go.
house.
There you go. I
There
might
you
need
go.
to get something for my edition.
Yeah, and this one's really nice when it gets dark out too because the light behind it just makes it shine.
I've seen it out here before because I mean, like, obviously, been out here for doing events or like just hanging out or whatever.
Yeah.
And that little bit, because it's not a lot of light behind it, but that little bit
No.
of light behind it just pops.
Yep. Especially once it gets darker and we're getting to that time where the
Right.
evenings are starting to get a little darker a little bit earlier. And I like it during music too because we can turn the music strobe on so it actually goes with the music. It looks pretty cool.
Put Sandstorm on. Just
We're gonna have a rave.
Yeah. So other sports news. Breeden said he's watching baseball right now. Have you guys seen this at Bristol Motor Speedway?
I heard about it. I haven't seen it. I
Oh,
saw
Yeah,
some
I
pictures
watched
of
the
Tigers.
Braves and the Reds.
Yeah.
Yep. They set up the baseball field inside the middle of Bristol Motor Speedway.
Did they do a college football game there once?
They,
Or
I
know
think
that-
they did.
Or a hockey game. One of the
No,
other
I think
ones
they
that-
did college football. The
college football.
hockey
They
is
won't do
usually
hockey down south.
yeah, they can't. Well, no, you say that, and the
Well,
next one's in Florida.
Florida.
That's
Yes.
true.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Predators.
That'll be interesting. An outdoor
Winter
game
Classic.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
wait,
Florida.
what?
It's going to have to just be that synthetic ice that
They're
every
actually doing
skater
outdoor?
hates.
Slow skating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
the
nobody
outdoor.
likes that synthetic stuff.
Oh,
Like
no,
the
skaters
players
don't like it at
players
all.
hate it.
Uh-uh.
The fans don't like it.
And besides, what good is it to have an outdoor hockey game in warm weather? Like, I'm like, the whole point is to be in that. Now, you got to go further north because Chicago, it was a sloppy, hot mess. It was raining. It wasn't
Yeah.
cold enough. Like,
Well, the one during COVID that they had, it was out in, was it Montana? and
I don't remember where
it
they
was in
did
the
it.
mountains, but there was no fans because they couldn't have fans. It was COVID.
Right.
And they played but they had to actually postpone it for 6 hours because the sun was it was melting everything.
Well, yeah,
So they
like-
waited till the sun went down and it froze back over. And they played
Montana is
hockey.
one of those states too where it's either like screaming hot
or cold as hell.
frigidly
Yeah.
cold, like
Yep.
bone shaking cold.
Yep.
There's like no middle ground in Montana.
Yeah, that
And
big
when that
cold
wind
dip
catches
that
you.
comes down,
Oh,
sometimes
dude.
it misses it, stuff, and so it stays nice and hot.
So also the Fever play at 3:00 today.
Yes.
Ah.
Yep. It'll kick on as soon as we get out of here.
They've been picking it up. They won on
Friday?
Was it Friday?
Friday, Thursday, Friday.
I think it was Friday,
Thursday.
man.
Whatever.
I think it was
They
Friday.
won.
Thursday with
they
the
won.
concert. It was Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
they're 17-12, I believe.
Yes.
17 yes.
Yep.
right
They're
there.
solidly in. Well, they're on the upper side of the middle now.
Yeah, in the playoffs. So that's
But they're going to make the playoffs.
now
We'll see how they do.
interesting WNBA news, and this is kind of sports business news. IndyCar and WNBA both had
Yeah.
some significant transactions this week.
Yeah.
So the Connecticut Sun
Yep.
are moving.
Oh,
So they've been playing at Mohegan Sun Casino, right, since their
Yep.
inception, which was kind of where the Sun name came
Yeah.
from. They got bought by the Celtics
Yep. Boston
organization.
Celtics are taking it over.
And they're going to Boston.
no, I thought
That's a good move.
It's a great move.
And
actually.
it's,
Yeah.
it's only the
Boston's
second
obviously a
team
good town.
the second NBA team that has now an NBA team under ownership, a WNBA, and a G League.
Yes.
The first was
The Pacers.
your Pacers.
yeah.
Yep.
What's the wait,
The
we
G
have a
League is it used to be the Mad Ants
Now
out of
it's-
Fort Wayne.
Oh,
now it's
and
the
now it's
Noblesville
the
Boom.
Noblesville, yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
Mike will be doing stuff for them as well.
I've got a buddy that does like the slam ball stuff,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the crazy that like
Trampoline?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they,
Yeah.
He's and the fun part is he's actually a member of the boom crew for that
Oh, for
comes
the
in-
for the Pacers. and all
Pacers
that?
it comes
Yeah.
in and does like during like commercial breaks,
Dunking the
timeouts,
ball
and
and-
like
Yeah, with Boomer.
yeah,
Yeah.
and with Boomer and everything, and yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he like I told him flat out, I was like, I've never been that good at anything in my life. Like
pretty awesome.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy the
So-
skill level on these
I
guys.
think all of
too.
us would have tear our knees on a trampoline at this point.
Oh, dude,
I
I'd
mean,
Oh,
I'd
it'd be
scorpion so hard.
It'd be brutal.
Like the bottom of my feet would kiss the back of my head, guaranteed.
Doc says interesting WNBA news is an oxymoron.
As he's watching
All right,
backgammon
I know,
on
as he's getting
his
excited
YouTube
about
in Lisbon.
Hey, you know what? I'm sorry we're not talking about lady muscle builders, Doc,
Yes.
since that's apparently what he likes. Is,
Lady,
is
what?
Could you imagine?
It kept showing up on his Facebook timeline for some reason, like all these like buffed out.
We would never
Yeah.
see Scott.
I know what
for
you like to watch on the
weeks
internet.
If there was a backgammon league with muscular women, we'd never see Scott.
but you know
He'd
he
never go to work.
He'd be locked in the closet with,
He would.
with a computer and a bottle of Jergens.
if he's getting
And tape on his
I was gonna
nose.
say a box of tissues, but you got me there.
but you know how it is. If you, he's probably
Lisa
talking
did not
about
approve
it.
of that comment at all. she's she's going to be talking to me after the podcast.
All right, we need HR.
But you know if you're talking about something, it pops up on your feed.
Mm.
So he's got to be talking
Exactly.
about muscular women at some point.
That's it.
And
Exactly.
it's like it's popping up on his feed.
And by the
All
way,
right.
congratulations if you're listening to this. Now you're going to have backgammon posts popping up on your
Yes.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yep.
congratulations. So, the IndyCar news.
Yeah.
This to me was, I don't know. I really don't know how to what to think about this.
I think
So,
it's good.
Penske Entertainment Group is the owner of Penske Racing in the IndyCar series, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and they sold a minority stake to Fox Entertainment,
Okay.
to Fox Sports. Is 1/3? There you go.
A third?
1/3.
Wow.
So obviously Fox is going to be the entertainment provider for IndyCar for a long time, but I have not heard
I feel
of a TV or a sports,
Yes.
entertainment company like that buying into an actual
Well, I mean,
sports league or event.
Fox is not going to miss out on the ad revenue from the shows. So I think the days of blackouts are long gone now.
I think you're probably right.
We were
I
talking
think-
about that last.
I think that's
last
going to be
night.
one of the biggest changes. Is there's a guaranteed it's not going to be
Which
blacked out.
it doesn't need to be blacked
It
out.
doesn't.
I mean,
We talked
They're
about
not
that
gonna have
last
problems
night.
putting
I
people
brought
at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
I brought up the blackout that we deal with like every year. Why it became a tradition for people to listen to it on the radio in their backyard for a barbecue. Why that tradition became a thing because of the blackout.
Right.
And
Except people, it used to not be on live.
no.
I mean,
like
people have
7
been listening
o'clock
to
at
on the
night.
radio since 1911, since the first
Yeah.
500.
Yeah, and I talked to I was talking to somebody, one of my accounts up in Michigan. They're like, "Why don't you just watch it on TV?" I'm like, "Oh, Sonny, let me talk to you about that."
Blackout.
Yeah. Back in my day, we had blackouts on the TV,
Yes. It's like
and they
it's
went
like,
in circles real fast,
well,
and
it's
they
like
wouldn't let us watch them.
Chicago sports and St. Louis sports, they're all on blackout here. It's like, come on.
Sorry, Doc loves the idea of muscle building women playing backgammon. He's excited.
Listen, we're gonna update his
He's
Tinder
commenting
profile
right now on the YouTube, so he's happy about it.
But you're starting to see, like, this week, like, the Big Ten is no longer going to be on ESPN and stuff
Right.
for any of their sporting. They're
Really?
They're
I
going
did
to
see
move to
that, yeah.
Fox, CBS for football. And so it's going to be you're going to have the big noon kickoff on Fox. CBS will have a 3:30 game, and then NBC will have a night game. So they're moving away from
feel
ESPN.
They're not even putting stuff on Big Ten
Well, like-
Network anymore?
No, they're
No,
going to
I
have Big
feel
Ten
like-
Network
Okay.
as well. But
Okay.
then that gets into the thing of, okay, when you look at the college football championships, things like that, ESPN, ABC is the ones that televise that, and they're now going to be mainly SEC. So are they going to be pushing behind the scenes to have more SEC teams?
Alabama,
You know,
Roll
make
Tide,
it because that's what they're affiliated with now. That's
Yeah,
what
there
they're
was
showing.
the whole discussion because IU dropped Virginia from their schedule for football. They said, we're going to do what the SEC does. We're going to play a bunch of cupcakes until it comes Big Ten season.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
said their non-conference games, they're dropping anything that's
Well,
competitive.
and it
so
makes
what's the point?
sense with
If
the
the
Big
SEC
Ten.
is doing it, and they're
I'm gonna
considered the
say
best in
I'm
the
going to say something controversial here,
yeah.
and I don't really care. Just because your family tree looks like the Olympic rings doesn't mean you get to shout "Roll Tide" in the middle of a bar.
Yeah.
but
If
here's
you're
the
an
thing,
Alabama fan,
My
I
wife
don't
loves
like you.
loves shouting "Roll Tide." That's
I
her favorite
hate
thing.
Alabama.
But here's the thing when it comes to Big Ten versus SEC. SEC only plays 8 conference games. Big Ten plays 9 conference games. So the mentality is, hey, we're playing 9 conference games, which means we're gonna be playing 1 extra hard game. So our 3 out of conference games are going to match what the SEC's 3 out of conference games
Yeah.
What
are.
was
Which are junk.
what was
Really
the
junk.
what was the conference that got dissolved? Like recently,
Which one?
like within the last like 2 years.
Was it?
I
Was
mean,
it
Big
wasn't the one
12,
you
I think it was
said.
Big 12, Pac-12. That's
what I
was talking about.
Pac-12's
I
gone.
I thought Pac-12 just picked up a bunch of new teams. It's
No.
gone in terms of what was
It's
the
gone,
Pac-12,
yeah.
but I think it still exists.
I think it's still 6, but yeah, like when you have
yeah, I don't think it was totally gone, but they lost all their all the teams left.
Oregon, Washington, UCLA,
That's what I thought it
and
was.
USC.
And they all just kind of
Yeah.
the
went.
Big 4.
They all just kind of went bleh,
yeah,
like
they
scattered.
just left. Yeah, you still got like
Okay.
Cal and
Yeah.
That's what I.
Big
Well,
Ten.
Cal,
we got
Cal
West
is
Coast
actually
and
in the
East Coast.
ACC.
Oh, Cal
So
is in the
Cal
AC.
is in the ACC.
That
now.
makes total sense. The Atlantic Coast Conference
Cal and
has Cal in
Stanford
it. That's
is ACC.
Well, we got
come on
Maryland
now.
and we got UCLA.
in the,
in the
Big
Big Ten.
Ten
In the
now.
Big Ten.
Yeah.
What the heck?
But at least the Big Ten doesn't specifically reference a geographical location.
yeah,
It's
right.
just been
It's not the
known
Midwest
as the
Conference.
Midwest.
Big Ten, yeah.
If it had
Pac
been the
is
Midwest
specific.
Conference, that would sound really, really dumb. But it's
Yeah.
just the Big Ten
Dude,
that has
it-
like 17 teams.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense them going with the
Listen,
Big Ten on that
18.
because the Big
It may be
Ten,
Midwest math, but that doesn't mean.
Right?
over the last 2 years, the Big
Mike
Ten has
Bother's
been
like, that's right, Big Ten, woo,
Well,
17 teams.
seven plus 4 is 17, and that's why we call it the Big Ten.
But the Big Ten, I think, has actually been more. It's more fun to watch lately.
Hurts my brain.
Over the last couple of years, and it makes sense why they would go with that because now with IU showing up
Yeah,
and actually
well,
having
look-
a program, you got Michigan, you got Ohio State.
So-
Michigan State has good teams quite a bit. Northwestern, Penn State, you got a lot of great teams. Maryland, I mean, a lot of them out there.
Illinois is a sleeper.
Illinois,
this
I mean,
year, which is
UCLA
crazy.
and USC could
I've
put it
heard
together.
that.
So I mean, there's a lot of great teams and a lot of good games in the Big Ten, and it makes sense why they're doing
I'm
that.
not
Because
saying
last
it's
year
bad
the
at all.
ACC,
It's kind of silly, but
well, the
you know,
SEC
it's-
last year was
it's
kind
all
of
money. Yeah.
kind of a little bit boring last year. The SEC, you had a couple of dominant teams, but it really wasn't as dominant as what the Big Ten was. So
You always have SEC bias because,
You do.
again, all the years of
a lot of money.
Alabama, Georgia,
Them just
you know,
coming in and being powerhouses.
yes, and stuff. But SEC to me is very top heavy because even look at some of the bowls and stuff some of the mid SECs, they got beat this past year.
Yeah,
against,
and, well,
you know,
and one of the
against some
things
Big Ten
too,
teams.
and this is kind of an odd observation I've noticed, especially on the west side of Indy, the number of Alabama fans has skyrocketed, and the reason for that, at least in my mind. So when I was in high school, the strength and conditioning coach for Avon High School's football team was a guy by the name of Dave Ballou.
Okay.
He was a drill sergeant in the weight room, drill sergeant out on the field. Like he demanded excellence out of everybody that was in one of those programs, and you either gave it to him or he was down your throat about it, or he would cut you, and it was as simple as that. He got noticed for how well he was doing. Not that Avon did amazingly, but neither here nor there. But he got noticed for how well he was doing with that program. IU picked him up, and he was the strength and conditioning coach for IU. He spent, I think it was like 2 years down there,
yeah,
and then Alabama picked him up. So I think he was like the last like major hire that Saban did before he retired.
Yeah.
And there's a video of Alabama's football team, and it's Ballou walking up and down in front of them going, it's hot, it's sunny, I don't care. You're going to do what I asked you to do, or you're going to walk off this field. Those are your options.
Yeah.
You're going to do what I asked you to do because that's what you signed up for, or you're going to get off my field. And there is, but I've said, like, that's the image that they show, but I can tell you from, like, seeing him in person, he pushes you to go as hard and as far and beyond what you think you can do, because he bold-faced tells you can go way further than you think you can. And then when there was one or two guys that I graduated with that I watched them get to a point where they were like all of a sudden they were going and going and going, screaming, going through all and they just all of a sudden, like, they'd be running and just drop. And you'd see Ballou just immediately jump into action, just like, everybody stop, go get water right now, I'm dealing with this.
yeah,
And he'd make sure that they were taken care of in the best way possible. So, like, literally, he pushes his guys to the point of excellence, to the point of failure.
yeah.
And that's how you build. That's how you become stronger.
That's how you build a program.
Yeah.
Well, you look at Kalen DeBoer. He was at IU a few years ago as offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And then he went to, obviously, Washington, and now he's at Alabama. So it's so funny because everybody thinks of how it's IU until last year. I mean, it's a crappy football program until last year, but there's the head coach of Alabama coached at Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
So the strength coach went to Indiana.
So how long till ESPN buys a piece of the SEC and Fox Sports buys a piece of the Big Ten?
That's,
You never know.
It'll be interesting to see.
Could be a start.
That's
will
kind of what I'm
say-
wondering. This whole IndyCar thing.
Is ESPN going to go the way of, like, MTV?
Yeah,
because, like, you
Well, they
see
got to
all these
diversify
different
their
leagues.
business. They got to figure out some way to go. I mean, I think they do a good job playing off the whole, like,
Okay.
the Ocho thing.
Dude,
You know it's
that
the
was my
Ocho
point.
right now, right?
That was my point. So I was sitting at a cigar event in Michigan. We were in Shelby Township, Michigan, and we're sitting at this little restaurant bar thing. It's Oliva, it's Altadis. We've got Eroa, CLE, and Asylum there. We've got Rocky there. So, like, I had, like, Tom Lazuka from Asylum showed up. We had the vice president of marketing for Altadis USA show up. We had Nish Patel. He showed up. Like,
Yeah.
we had a lot of big dogs, like, from all these other brands. And I'm sitting there by myself going, yeah, I hold this down. I got this. Like, I'm sitting there looking at all these guys going, you could buy and sell me so quick.
Right.
But we were the whole time, like, it was one of those things where that event was, we would have customers and we'd be hustling and whatever, and then we'd have nobody, so we'd be just kind of waiting for people to come in. And it came in waves. But in between, we're watching the Ocho.
Which
We're
is
watching-
awesome.
We're watching paintball tournaments. We're watching wiffle ball tournaments.
Tag is one of my favorites. I
is-
love watching tag.
Extreme tag is so fun.
It is. But at what point do
would-
these companies that are, they're always paying for TV rights, right? That's what you,
Yeah.
like you're trying to get content. At what point do you suddenly change as an entertainment company? I mean, the same company that bought the WWE now owns UFC.
Yep.
WWE is not not a sports company. It's an
No.
entertainment company.
It's an
Everybody knows
entertainment
they're
company.
athletes. I'm not taking that because
Oh, yeah.
nobody. I mean, that's incredibly difficult work, right?
So-
but at what point do you suddenly say, as an entertainment company, you know what? I need to have a vertical stake in this environment,
Right.
And what's that mean for college sports? What's it mean for? I mean, the NFL probably is never for sale because it's too big.
The entertainment
But
industry
NHL could easily be picked up by somebody.
the entertainment industry is finally learning what a lot of other they haven't had to vertically integrate. Now they're being forced into a corner where they have to
To make money,
to
yeah.
make that money, and it's a really weird transition to watch because you're looking at these guys that have been doing the exact same thing for 100 years, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, now you have to flip everything on its head. I am terrified. You look down at your phone and started laughing. I'm scared.
Scott Johnston wants to see the extreme tag with female bodybuilders.
Nice.
Thanks, Doc. I actually could see that. That would work.
Hey,
Yeah, we
I probably would watch that, but as
I'd
long
probably
as they
watch
don't
it
have
too.
frisbee golf.
Screw you.
Disc golf.
Oh, it's so much fun.
We even got a middle finger from our fan here.
Jerry. Somebody get Steve Wilkos. We got to break up a fight.
All right, let's get our last two sponsors in here, if you guys don't
Yeah,
mind.
go
We'll get a
ahead.
couple more commercials.
Do it.
Thank you to sponsor Deadwood Live. Derek with Deadwood Live is producing top quality live edge products as well as bourbon themed furniture. If you've been in the lounge, you've seen the custom live edge table and barrel stools produced by Derek. Be sure to give him a like and follow on Facebook at Deadwood Live. That's DED Wood Live. Calling all dog lovers, say hello to Spencer Lee's, offering freeze-dried pet treats, crafted with care and bursting with flavor. Spencer Lee's treats are the ultimate reward for your four-legged friend. Made from single ingredients and freeze-dried to perfection, these treats are packed with all the goodness your pup craves. Be sure to visit Spencer Lee's on Facebook or Instagram for updates and website information. Okay, we are back. Thank you to Deadwood Live and Spencer Lee's.
Yeah. So some of the events coming up in the next couple months here. Obviously, every Tuesday night we're trying to get out there. At least somebody will be out there. I know we have some work schedules where not everyone's on Tuesdays, but you can come out there to Harris Hoosier Park. Go in the trackside there. We're just right behind the Pegasus Bar, one of the suites there. Just come and hang out with us. We get there usually by 5:30 for race time. August the 16th, we have the Naptown Hepcats coming. So those guys are going to be out here playing on the patio as long as the weather looks really good, which let's hope so.
It's supposed to be hotter
Let's hope
this
so.
week, but I don't think it's supposed to be as bad as it's been.
Yeah, we
so.
still got a little bit of time on
Yeah.
that one. And then obviously Labor Day is September the 1st. My wife has made me be open on September 1st. So if you have a place you need to be on Labor Day, come hang out with us.
know
We
what?
open regular hours on
Noon to 6.
noon to 6 on September 1st. So if you don't have any place to be or you just want to come hang out for a cigar and a drink afterwards, come out and hang out with us.
You know what? How about this? We're going to do screw it. We'll do it live.
Okay.
I'll come out.
Okay.
I'll come out. We'll hang out, and I'll bring some extra smoky smokes. And
Okay.
if,
So come out here and get
if you
a.
buy some Oliva stuff, then I'll give you some more Oliva stuff.
There you go.
Hey,
there you go.
how about that?
So that's a good
Labor
day.
Day Oliva event.
Exactly. Good way to
Screw it.
stock
We're
up
just
on a
gonna-
few extra cigars.
Hey, we're just gonna roll it. I don't
Okay,
care.
good. That just happened, Lisa.
I'm good
there
with
it
that.
is.
So
Put
we'll
it in the
that
email.
just
Yep,
happened.
That just happened
Add
right
that to
there.
the email next week. September, well, that's a different one. Never mind. That's the members event, which we're looking to, that may end up moving. So we're going to have to figure out the members event. So be on the lookout. The third quarter event might move a week. It just depends on what we can do there. McAuliffe event coming up October the 3rd.
Jeremy.
October 6th, yeah, Jeremy will be here, and
Such a good dude.
that'll be our green release party event. And then we October 16th, we've got Aladino event. Husto's coming with that one, right? Husto and Trey Mack will be here.
Hey, all right.
So that'll be a great time. It's always great to hang out with Husto and catch up with him. We have a Halloween party on October 30th. So do you want them to dress up?
Yeah, and Chloe will be here.
So dress up, and if you want someone to do some special effects makeup on them, make you look bad, Chloe will be here, so she can do that for you.
Bad in a good way.
Bad in a good way. That's right. We went
So if
through
you
that
want to
already.
look awesome for your kid later that night when you're going
If you want to look
Yeah.
bussin',
treating,
if you want to look bussin',
yeah,
bussin'.
bussin'.
That's right. And then
Bussin'.
So, Chloe, if Chloe does it the night before, it stays over for the next day, so you could then do it on Halloween night if you go trick or treating.
yeah. So it's October
That's
30th is
crazy, and I
here,
love it.
and if you're doing the 31st for your Halloween, you can keep your makeup on.
And for those that don't know, Chloe does that professionally.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
dude,
She just got back from a gig, so
Yeah.
I've seen some of her work, and that it is.
she does a good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good job.
She's gonna make
Yeah.
me look less Asian. And that's-
What? Put sunglasses on you or what?
Hey, listen,
Here's a shoestring.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Quick PSA: she will not do blackface. Okay.
No.
Blackface is
She
still
will
frowned
not.
upon.
It's still
on-
bad.
Wow.
Yes.
Can you make me look less Asian? That'd be great.
So, like everybody else, we're closed on Thanksgiving, but then we will be opened up on Black Friday. So that's
That's
a
also
fun
the
day to
first
be here.
day that you can get next year's membership.
Membership, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Woo-woo.
So we'll have our adult daycare again going on that day. So if someone in your family wants to go shopping, have them drop you off here and hang out with us all day. But yeah, that will be the day you can start buying memberships for 2026. So and we'll talk more about that as it gets a little bit closer.
Welcome to our friend Keith.
Yeah,
Recently back from Spain.
Yeah.
World traveler
Welcome back
over
to the
here.
USA, buddy.
He's rocking a real nice hat, too.
For what, 2 more days, you said? Till
Yeah.
Man.
And then you're going
So,
back.
so
back
his
to
his
Spain?
actual residency now is Spain, but he comes back here to visit occasionally. So
Does work know you're even, or you just like show up, random days? Yeah.
Shot you out on here.
I heard.
That sounded.
That's right. Yep.
Shot you out. That sounded.
Got me out.
Shouted you out.
Shouted
You out.
Yes.
That's better. Yeah, I
We
was
said
like,
that you were bussing.
words is hard.
Your work is bussin'.
She knew what I meant, didn't she?
Right,
Yes.
right.
Jeez.
Something
Bussing.
about 6s and 7s. We don't know.
We don't know.
what
Yeah.
we're talking
We are
about.
old.
We are old.
Hey,
Duke,
you speak
Duke.
for yourself. I'm still in my 30s.
Oh, well.
Did you know what bussin' meant?
Actually, yeah.
He's on TikTok. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got. I don't have a lot of followers. I've got like 600 something. So
All right, Dwayne, you got some stuff
Yes.
to
I
show
got
off here.
I got my magic little case popped open here. I don't know if it's in frame or not. I don't really care.
It
should be really
technically
close.
actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well,
If you turned it like
Turn
90
it,
degrees,
you
you
can see
could
it.
actually probably see some of it on camera.
Carefully.
Ooh, yeah.
That.
Okay, you can see it a little bit. So if you're on your phone, you probably can't see anything. But
well, that's what you get for watching on your phone. Be a professional. Watch on your computer,
there you go.
or get a tablet. They're cheap.
So what do you
They're
got
like
here?
$50.
This was like a whole box full of goodies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so one of the more recent developments with Oliva Cigar Company is so a while back, a couple years ago, we announced that we were going to be the official distributor and we were partnering with La Fin Lim. So LFL, for those that know it by that. La Fin Lim, they are the original cigar knives. That's really how the business started. German steel. A lot of our stuff is done out of the same factories that DuPont uses. It's
High-end stuff.
Absolutely high end. It is still a higher ticket item.
If
Like,
you've
it's-
ever been in here and you've seen the cigar cutter knives that we
Yeah.
have in the case,
That's
that's who
that.
makes those.
so
By the way, those are not TSA approved.
Now,
not taking that plane.
there are other things that I have that are TSA approved, and I'll get to that here
Good.
momentarily. But
I've
like,
never had a cutter taken from me, like ever from
better
TSA.
knock on some freaking
but I've
wood,
also
buddy.
never
I've
had one
also-
with a straight knife or anything. So
so I have. But So we've got a few things. The most recent development is the fact that we bought LFL. We are now the sole, like if you buy LFL from anywhere, you're buying it from one of our companies.
Yeah.
I will say Fred Vandemelier with the Vandemelier Tobacco Group out in Belgium he does amazing work. Fred's a great dude. Like, we're talking about a guy that owns international companies, and every one of his employees gets a personalized Christmas card every year with a picture of his family. Like, he takes time to make sure that, like, his staff knows that, hey, I appreciate what you do. I want to, like, even if it's as simple as, like, sending a Christmas card.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that means
Stuff
so
matters.
much.
It
Yeah,
does.
I mean, it's
Not
little,
auto pen.
Yeah, and it's not a
auto
stamp.
pen
It's
and
not
stuff,
typed.
yeah.
You can see it's handwritten. Like, I have last year's still hanging on my fridge, mainly because it's a little holographic thing. And it's him and his family. They're all wearing like Christmas tree, like big costumes, and they're like when you move the card back and forth, they rock back and forth.
Nice.
So,
So you get your little chuckle in the morning.
yeah. So he's got a good sense of humor too. He's a great dude, and you can tell he really does care about us. While I'm shouting out my higher ups, I might as well do this. If you guys watched the Holt Cigars show a while back, Corey Bappert, our CEO, was on there, and he kind of gave you a little peek behind the curtain as to how we do things, and little insight as to where the industry's going and stuff like that. And the way he talks about like how it's going and how his staff works and how the company works, you can see that the genuineness of the man and the genuineness of our leadership, and that I love working for a company that actually cares and that trickles down into the staff, and it makes us want to be better, and it makes us want to push harder, and makes us want to come in and actually, do stuff like this and hang out and have a good time, and not be that guy that walks in and goes, hey, what do you want? Oh, you don't need anything right now? Okay, I'll see you next month.
Dwayne, you kind of sound like the guy who's going for a promotion right now.
No,
No, I'm kidding, man. I'm glad that you're working for a company that you enjoy
they
that.
prepaid. And that's another point. Like my company, they took care of me. Not going to get too deep into it, but like there were some discussions that happened end of last year that ended up with them really helping out and really taking care of me on some stuff.
Good.
So.
That's awesome.
Good.
It's always good to work for a good company.
Oh yeah,
When you're happy about working, that's
and,
awesome.
I mean, I've said this before on here, and I'll say it again. The first premium cigar I ever smoked was a Nub Cameroon. So being able to go full circle and work for the company that made that cigar is absolutely amazing. There's not like the crew I work with. They're all like half of my salesmen could be pro comedians. Like I swear, and they're all rock stars when it comes to selling stuff. These guys come up with ideas. This whole case, how this is laid out, what went into it was actually the idea of our guy that covers Washington State and Oregon, and I want to say he covers part of California, part of Northern California.
So hold up a couple examples here. What you guys got?
So I'm gonna go through like at least one of every category real quick.
Perfect. Yeah.
So this thing right here, this is probably the most simple of everything. Little leather case here, right? And it comes in either black or brown. 2 pieces of metal. They got little slots on them. And you just put that together, and you got a cigar rest.
Nice.
Nice.
So I mean, if you got your larger ring gauge, you can go there. If you got your smaller ring gauge, you can go there. And it works both ways. And
It's a great thing to have, like if you're going like out to the track or you're going somewhere where there's not an ashtray with a rest on it.
Yeah.
You can take that out there and just let it sit, so you're not sitting on the ground
it's
or whatever.
Thin enough, it'll fit in your wallet if you want to take it
Yeah.
with you around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm just going to pass it around. And if you want to pass it out to them so they can play with them and look at it, that's cool. As long as they get everything back, I don't care.
Cool.
So there's the stand. So probably the one that I am the most notorious for, the one that everybody has always seen me with, the one that I'm sure that this show's seen
What
a
Alan used
handful
a
of
minute ago,
few
yeah.
times, is the dog tag cutters. So we call it the T135. It sounds like something from the Terminator. I promise it's not. It's a T135, so it's
Gonna try
135.
to randomly cut my fingers off.
Yeah, and it's big enough you can cut something else off.
Damn.
So this will actually do. So
Well,
the
maybe for
T135. So the T135.
I'll show you in a minute.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm married. I don't have anybody to impress. If my boss sees this, I'm screwed on that part. But no, so the dog tag, we do the T135. The T135, it's 135% scale of a standard issue dog tag. So it's 35% larger. So that way you can do up to an 80 ring gauge on that. It's as simple as that. And you see like it's nice and smooth, but you pop that down and it's not going anywhere.
Did pop, yeah.
And I carry this, like this is around my neck
All the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think, since we dropped these, I don't think Rob's seen me once without it.
Never. No.
And I use this every day, 4 or 5 times a day.
I need to get one of those for me.
And,
Cool.
and
Pretty slick.
oh, dude, and we've got them in, there's like green, the green that you see here, we've got a black one. It's like a matte black. We've got like a matte red, a matte blue. And then we also have the champagne color, which I've actually got here. It's kind of a like dusty gold kind of look to it. And then we also have the T100s, which I don't have any of those with me. I've decided that that's my next investment into this case is I'm getting a T100. So the T100s are the same size as a dog tag.
Oh,
and when
that's
you
cool.
buy them, they have a secondary tag that's kind of artsy. So it'll have like there's one. It's I'm not going to butcher the name, but it's basically like the catacombs, the kind of look. So the second tag has all the skulls like stacked on it, and then the actual like handle on the cutter has like 4 little skulls printed across it, and they're
Oh, that's
actually they're not printed on. They're actually like
Laser engraved.
3D, so like they come out.
Oh, cool.
So super cool.
Rob needs the 135 for his 8x80 that he's always smoking.
Yeah, no, I need that
what
one
Doc called
smaller
out.
one you said. I like that idea. That sounds good.
And I've got catalogs. We'll talk about it later.
Cool.
Actually, I'm going to pull the green one since we've been doing green. So these are, I mean, it's a standard 3-finger carrier.
Yeah, probably
Here's
fits
the-
what up to a Toro.
Up to Toro, yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the fun part with this. A lot of guys they're putting out these pleather things. They're putting out some whatever I mean, it smells like a new pair of boots.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You don't want the ones that smell
Yeah.
like chemicals.
Yeah, I mean it smells like a new pair of
Oh, yeah.
boots.
That's leather. That's like legit.
And I will say, is this going to be the cheapest one you're going to find? No.
No.
But it's going to be good quality leather. It's going to last you forever. So
So like our stuff is like I said, it's not super cheap, but it's for sure cheaper than like your LE Blues, your
Yeah,
ST DuPonts.
yeah.
It's more expensive than Calibri, but it's cheaper than it gives that nice little median point there.
Right.
For the guys that want to get into the premium accessory lines without spending $500 on a cutter.
Well, and that's the thing is these cutters, these lighters, or these cases, they're going to last forever. You know, they're not something you have to. I mean, because those blades are super strong blades, and here
Oh,
we
absolutely.
go training again. So, but yeah, I mean, that one you've been using. That one you have around your neck.
Yeah,
You've been using that one for what? 3 years?
About 2, yeah.
2 years?
About 2 years.
And used it every day, multiple times a day.
Half the people sitting up here have used it today.
Yeah.
And did you have any problem with it? Did you use it?
No, I did not.
No, I didn't. But
CSX
I'm not trying
needs
to
to
yell
calm
in the
down.
mic, but that
It was an
CSX
easy, it was
is,
an easy cut too.
Yeah, no, we can just do something along the lines of like CSX is here.
yeah.
Sorry, was that a little too on the nose? I haven't decided yet.
well, yeah.
So one of the things that, and okay, I was gonna hand that bracelet around, but I gotta hand this one because this one I giggle because. So how many of you guys remember what the Cola Wars were?
The what?
Cola Wars.
Cola Worlds?
No.
So like Pepsi versus Coke. when
Oh,
they were like
yeah.
duking
Cola
it
Wars.
out.
Yeah.
So we have a punch bracelet,
Yeah.
and our punch bracelets are. We talked about the knives are not TSA approved. The dog tags are not TSA approved. That is.
They have no idea what it is.
The only time I've ever been stopped with one, I had it on my wrist and I walked through the machine because they said don't take your watch off, don't take bracelet with jewelry or anything like that off. They like you go in, they do the scan, whatever. I got through and the guy I was coming back from Miami and he goes, I need you to take that off and I need you to open it. And I went, why? And he goes, I need to make sure there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the worst case scenario. But the Cola Wars, I don't know if we can really see, but that side's red, that side's blue. So Pepsi versus Coke.
oh, there you go.
And the charm on here, so not all of them come with a charm. Some do, some don't. But this one actually has the LFL logo. So La Fin Lem literally means the fine blade. And
That does look a little hipster.
the closure on the back.
I like it, though.
Does that. I mean, one of my favorite things, and this is where the cigar nerd in me comes out. So when you have a normal punch cutter, the chamfer on the blade is on the outside of that diameter, right? It's on the outside of the ring. So when you push that into a cigar, if it's even slightly dry, it's going to crack that cap
Yeah, going outward.
because you're putting a pressure point out.
Yep. Yep.
This has the chamfer on the inside.
I remember you telling us about this before.
Yeah. So
Yep.
like if it
So if anything
so
cracks,
if it
it's
does
inside.
crack, it's that little core that you're getting rid of anyway. So hey, cool. We're throwing away some garbage, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pass that one around too.
Yeah, those are cool.
And these are great because, like, as a golfer, I mean, there's been times we brought cigars,
Yeah.
and no one had a cutter.
Yeah, no,
With them.
and you don't want to be using golf bag cutters because when I do events, we have the little plastic cutters with the dual blades. I call them golf bag cutters because you
Yeah.
put them in your golf bag, and if you like,
Don't
yeah,
have something else.
it works and it's fine, and it's a free cutter when you buy certain things, and that works out just fine. But the problem that boils down to, it's the 14th. I call it the golf course cutter because if you lose it on the 14th hole, who cares?
You don't care.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So-
that's I totally agree. I've got a number of those that just kind of lie around. I
Yeah.
leave it outside, and that one got all rusty because I didn't pay attention. And
Speaking of leaving stuff outside,
yeah,
so that's a great transition. I'm really glad you did that.
Good job, buddy.
I know that wasn't intentional,
it's
but
almost like I'm in sales for a living.
man, look at you go. So the next one up is actually going to be our ashtrays. So this is a concrete or cement ashtray. So the way I've always told people, one of the big things that a lot of cigar smokers want out of their accessories is they want uniqueness. They want something to be theirs. Well, and the fact that these are all individually poured, it's not like the base mold's there and it has the La Fin Lem on it. But the little air bubbles that pop up, it's almost like having a fingerprint.
Yeah.
So all four of us could buy the same color, same style ashtray, and they could all have slight differences because of that.
variations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it really proves that is yours. And I mean, like, when I say all weather, I mean, like,
Ooh,
yeah.
As I say,
if you happen to have your Thanksgiving, at your house
Hey,
with your family, and you get
when
really
Uncle
pissed
John-
off at somebody,
Yeah.
When Uncle John gets too drunk,
Yes.
you throw that at him like a Frisbee.
Yes, and then you buy a second one when it breaks.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not
even
sure you
better.
could break
that's
that.
got some good weight to
can.
it.
Yeah, that's
You
what
can.
I'm
I
saying.
watched a guy do it.
Oh, okay.
I watched it. It wasn't, I've dropped one accidentally.
Yeah.
And the
I mean, you drop a
panic-
porcelain, it's shattered.
the panic
Yeah.
that went through me
Yeah.
when I dropped
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But when when this guy dropped it, he's like, I bet I could break this. And I'm like, I bet you shouldn't try.
Yeah.
Which he took as an invitation to try.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, no, like he scored the
Thanks a lot,
game-winning,
dumbass.
like he scored the game-winning touchdown at the Super Bowl.
Spiking.
He spiked that thing on a concrete patio. Number one,
Of course it's gonna
cracked
break.
one of the squares in his concrete patio,
Oh.
and broke the ashtray in the same bit. So, understand, you will hurt your own
Was
stuff.
his name Florida Man?
No, his name was dumbass. The next one up I'm going to show you is actually our bread and butter. Like, this is what put LFL on the map, and this is actually the ones that Final Third carries up here.
Yep.
So this one in particular should look familiar to Rob. This is the bourbon.
Yep, that's the
Now-
one I've got.
I'm going to hand this around because the wood on this is not necessarily finished all the way. So we don't, we seal them, but we don't, seal them, if that makes sense.
Just like a thin lacquer.
Right.
Yeah.
So what it does is it allows for your oils in your body and oils in the cigar to create this natural patina.
Yeah.
This one in particular has the distillery, has the rick house
Oh,
on the
very
back
cool.
of the
That's really
blade.
cool.
Yeah.
Because we call it the bourbon because these scales are actually made from bourbon barrel wood.
Yeah.
Staves.
Yeah. So we actually take the staves and we don't, they do. I don't do that. I don't touch that. That's not mine. You don't want me making one of these for you. And just so that people can know how we do this, I saved cutting my cigar to show this off.
Oh, nice.
So now we have other ones that don't have graphics. I'm going to pass that one around while I'm doing this.
And please, as you're passing this around, be careful because
Yeah,
It is.
this
They're
is
sharp.
insanely sharp.
That's crazy sharp.
This is insanely sharp. This is not
don't hurt
TSA
yourself.
approved. Please don't.
No.
Please don't.
So what I'm
You see these guys that run their thumb across blades? If you do that, I will be calling 911 for you.
Yeah, you'll have a
Yeah.
good cut.
Yeah.
So this one in particular, this one's actually a G10 carbon fiber. And if you look close at it, because I know you can see the layers on that carbon fiber on those scales, like that's crazy. I've gotten to play with these before, and being able to play with them like publicly is so much cooler. Because I don't get to play with other things publicly. It's felony. So
I guess
on
it does depend on where you're at.
Yeah. I mean, Seattle lets you get away with whatever.
Yeah, some places you can pay people for that.
That would be Vegas, and
and
anyway.
OnlyFans.
yeah. Oh, Jesus. So on these blades,
We're in rare form today.
damn right. On these blades, so you'll see on one side there's an angle to it. On the other side, there's the actual LFL logo. So if you take where the LFL logo is, you take your cigar and you aim it at that logo, lay it in, and gently get it to the point where it touches, to where it actually will
Hold the
hold
cigar.
it. Now, don't just cut it like that, but grab it with your other hand, and just real simply, one smooth, solid motion.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Clean cut.
Yeah. And the key is having it at the right angle, because you want that straight edge on the
So,
side. You're going to actually
exactly.
be in there, so that way you don't have the.
because on the other
Tobacco
side of that
popping
blade,
out.
there's a gap.
Yeah.
By the
which
way,
will create
as you were
another
putting
pinch
that in there,
Yeah.
somebody had just pulled up, obviously in an electric car,
Oh yeah.
and they
pee a
start
little bit?
backing away, and you know how those electric cars sound.
Yeah.
So you're lining that up, and I thought I heard like angelic voices. It was just a stupid electric car. I was like, I don't know if you
the
could
fact
actually
that we
hear
all
that.
did that.
I don't know if you could hear it on the podcast all or not, but I heard that, and I'm like, what is going on? Did I
It's
play
magic.
some music or something? I mean,
It's a new Tesla cutter.
yes.
So
That's how magical that cutter is.
Yes.
ta-da.
Yes.
You know what? I'll pass that one around while we're doing that.
All
too.
right.
That way you can see the synthetics.
Yeah.
So we actually have three different. The newest thing with LFL, and this is the cool parts. We're getting into lighters.
Yeah.
So the one that I use every day is this one right here. It's got our almost like our abstract kind of Art Deco looking leaf logo on the front of it.
Yeah.
Single torch, quick and easy. And one of the I love the fact that when we got into our lighters, the little things mattered.
Yeah.
So if you look at the back, the view window for your gas, it's got lines that are vertical in it, and you can see LFL behind it.
Oh, that's cool.
Those lines are designed at certain angles, so when it runs out, you can't read LFL anymore. So that way you can pick it up and go, oh, I need gas, or oh, I'm good.
Yeah, let me take a look at that.
That's pretty cool.
The other one, a little bit more showy for our entry-level lighters. Our entry-level lighters, I think, are still like, I want to say 120, 140 retail.
Okay.
I think this one's 120. I think that's 140. But again, single torch. It's got a little flip top here, nice push down there. This has got the casing kind of is all one piece, wraps there. The rest of the casing is all one piece and does a full wrap there. Everything is literally held together with like 5 screws because all the smart parts are inside.
Huh.
It does say China on the bottom. I have to tell you, the reason that it says China on the bottom is because the casing is made in China. All of our other stuff, basically,
The rest of it's
the
assembled
rest of it,
here.
it all goes back to the DuPont factory. But the fun part and this is the part that people don't, I probably shouldn't be telling you on the internet, but I don't really care. If you rub it long enough, the China will go away. Actually, hold on.
Is that how that works?
That's what I was wondering. Can you do that?
Wait, can you
Like,
say that again?
Nope. If you missed it,
Rub it
replay
enough, China goes away.
It's not working.
Jesus Christ.
It's not working. Sorry.
That is
Sorry.
not where I expected
Why
it
do
to
I
go.
come here? Why do I come here?
Man.
I tried.
Don't worry, Rob will rub you later.
I just did.
But yeah, I literally just rubbed the China off the bottom of that lighter. Not you. You're doing great.
I think he's
Well,
Korean.
you're not.
anyways.
You're not China. I know.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Oh, Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. There you go.
So if you don't
All about
have
that
if you don't have a single torch lighter, it's something that you should have. Like, it's really good to have one to touch up cigars.
Yep.
You know, it just is going to happen, especially if you're out in like a windier, day. Then yeah, those trains will come by continuously. But it's great to be able to touch up when you get an uneven burn. So
Yeah.
Choo choo.
there goes another CXX train.
Here we go.
Yeah, this episode is sponsored by CSX.
Yep.
Whether they freaking like it or not.
So much like we started the show, we're going to end it with the CSX train going
Yay.
by.
I've got one
he's
more for you.
Oh, you got one more. Okay, one more lighter.
This is my newest toy.
Okay.
Actually, this is my favorite lighter out of the whole kit. It comes in a few different colors. It's called the Ring. So we call it the Ring because if you look at the front of it there, it looks like a cigar ring that we extruded back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So for the
That's kind of cool.
down the barrel of the camera for you.
Nice.
My favorite part about it though, it's a flat flame.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
So you can literally just like you're painting a wall or something.
Yeah.
So it acts more like a multi-torch lighter without being a multi-torch.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I like that side action on that too.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's one of my favorite things with that.
Yes.
Now the concrete ashtrays. One thing I do not have with me. We touched on something I don't have with the dog tags. But one of the things I don't have with me when it comes to the ashtray is we actually have aluminum versions. They're actually cast aluminum.
Oh, okay.
They're actually, so obviously they're way stronger than that concrete is going to be,
Yeah.
but they're way lighter. They passed one around at our sales meeting in December, and I'm sitting there and like they handed it to me. I'm like, flipped it up in the air. My boss goes, "Stop throwing that." I'm like,
You aren't going to break the ashtray, but you're going
I
to
was
break
like,
the table.
Oh yeah, no, we'd break that table, or I'd end up cracking a concrete in our warehouse or something.
Yeah. So definitely check this stuff out from Aliva.
Yeah.
LFL.
If you guys want
wholly
anything,
owned.
if you guys want anything that you guys saw, come in, tell
Yeah, let Rob know.
Yeah. Yeah.
because Rob carries a few of our things,
Yep.
and this is one of the first times we've been able to go.
We talked about 'em. Yep.
One of the first times we've been able to go over everything in one sitting, but
Great. Obviously, Christmas is around the corner.
Yeah,
So
Christmas is coming
birthdays.
up.
Around the corner, it's August.
I'm sure.
Give me a
in
break.
A week,
Listen,
Costco
for those
will
of
have
you-
all the stuff
all
up.
of you out there that are trying to get fall to come in early,
No.
kiss my ass. Forget
hey,
it.
hey,
No.
happy
No.
Halloween, you curmudgeon.
Oh, give me a break. It's still summer. I'm still drinking my margarita, all right?
Yes. Yes. Me
Damn.
too.
Hold on, who told you you can't drink a margarita year round?
Oh, I definitely drink margaritas year round. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
cool.
like, it's
Then, like,
still,
just
it's got to be warm, man.
That's not a reason.
I want heat. Let it be summer.
No.
Well, we're both big boys. I don't know why you like heat.
I like it, man. Look at me. I get it. You're a ginger.
yeah,
You
no,
probably
I walk
burn.
outside and I
love it.
burst into flames.
Yeah, yeah.
Spontaneous
charcoal.
combustion was just
I
sunburns
just,
for
I just
ginger
get
kids.
darker, man.
But if you want to be the favorite child for Christmas or birthday,
Absolutely. And
you
here's
got
the
a
fun
cigar
part.
Smoker in the
Here's the
house.
fun part. Those knives, the warranty on those things is insane. They come with a tool for you to be able to take the blade out because, like I said, those natural woods, you're going to create your own patina, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the one that I have in my pocket was actually lighter than that, and they do have leather cases that go with them too. they typically cost extra. I think Rob's got like a deal price on that kind of stuff. But like this was lighter than that bourbon barrel, and I've used it for like 2 years, and this is where
That's
we've
the
come
color
to.
it ended up. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, let's say the blade gets dull on me for whatever reason, or something happens. I don't want to send this in, because guess what? They're going to send me a new one, and they're gonna replace this, and I don't get the same
Right,
stuff.
Right.
So that's why we give you the tool to be able to take that center bolt out. You pull that bolt out, you take the blade out, you send the blade in, they send you a new one, or they refinish it and send it to you, and then you get to keep your display. Well, that's
Very
like
cool.
when you get into like some of these like special edition cutters and stuff that people have released. They only did like 200 of them. Cool. Well, if it breaks and you send it in, you don't get your special
Right,
edition
you're
back.
hosed. Yep.
So with this, you get to keep the style that you wanted, and the style that you help make.
Love it. So come into Final Third. Talk to Rob about these.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he'll call me and we'll buy things.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
So I'll get a catalog. So if you guys do call in, or you're in here and you ask questions about them, I'll get some pricing for you so you know what they are.
All right. I think we've hit everything today.
We have.
Did we get it? We get it all?
We have.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us at the Final
Yes.
Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge, the Final Third Cigar Podcast. Dwayne, where all can they find you on the social media?
So we already talked about the TikTok. It's going to be look up Dewayne Blazik, and you're going to find all my beer stuffs. Keep an eye out on your local cigar pages on Facebook and look for Oliva events. If you're in Indiana or Michigan, you're going to find me. I'm going to be that guy. And then we'll go from there.
Make sure to join us on Labor Day.
Yeah, and on Labor Day, I'll be at Final Third. And
Just
we'll,
announced Oliva
we'll have
event.
some good stuff. Yeah. Just I didn't even ask permission. I just did it.
We love it. We love it.
for us.
Awesome. Well, you can find me at Scotty D Smokes.
You'll find me here every day.
Yes. Yes. Not on the socials.
And I'm everywhere, Final Third Cigar. And don't forget to follow the Final Third Podcast. And we will see you all next week.
Have a good
Cheers, everybody.
We got
Drinking
we gotta do
because I'm kids.
a little extra after.